And we're back live again. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Payback is a Lich. Oh, yes, a campaign where the multiverse is on the verge of collapse. And the wizard's tree have gathered this bunch of heroes in a very unsuccessful campaign of Vecna Eve of Ruin. Those heroes have fallen at the hands of the lich god Vecna. Yes, he's now a lich god who is using this a profane ritual to reshape reality called the Ritual of Remaking. And he's aiming to become the only god across the entire multiverse. He's already the mother of dragons. Yes, you heard that right. The overlord of all the layers of the abyss. The goddess of magic. Yes, you heard that right as well. And of course, he's still the gods of secrets. And who knows how many other gods he erased and took their title in their portfolio. However, along his way to ascend to become a lich god, he has made quite a few enemies on his way up. Two of the most prolific are his ex-paladin and fling, Kaz, who is now a vampire lord of sorts, and his former spy master slash third wheel named Vokar, who was an exarch of Vecna. And both of them remember a little ancient loophole that Vecna tried to bury, quite literally. This species that used to exist in the multiverse of D&D called the Spellweavers. They are now a forgotten species, an extinct species, because in the first ritual of remaking that Vecna tried, he made the ritual powerful enough to erase all of them from existence. And only the three individuals, Kaz, Vecna, and Vokar, who were part of that ritual, actually remember the Spellweavers ever existed. Not even the gods remember. But the legend says that, or the secret that Vecna was trying to bury says that one Spellweaver at least has survived. Apparently, the Spellweavers had a lore keeper, and this creature was put in a stasis inside one of these ancient obelisks that the Spellweavers used to build. And this creature may have survived hibernating inside of this structure. Now, the only key to access this structure is, and to free the hibernating Spellweaver, is the Rod of Seven Parts. Now, after surviving the merging of two timelines, it's kind of a long story, but think about liches of the multiverse across the deadverse or something like that. And after navigating through monumental chaos, our parties have managed to piece one of the two rods of seven parts ahead of their competition, Kaz. And now they stand here at the doorstep of the last desperate stretch of their quest to unearth this obelisk and somehow figure out how to weaponize this ancient secret against Vecna. Now, they don't even know if they're going to encounter a Spellweaver there. It might be one of the obelisks that would send you back or forward in time. It might be an obelisk that has another Nera inside. It might be an obelisk that transmute creatures. They don't really know because, well, no one ever came to the point of gathering the Rod of Seven Parts and coming here. Guess why? Because there are only three creatures in the multiverse that knew that this place even existed. They were not really in a position of coming here to pay a visit until this very moment. But before I give you a little bit more of an insight of what happened in the last session, let's get to know our party tonight. We have some of our liches arriving fashionably late because they are spending too much time with Cyril. But
hey, it's not me this time. It's not me this time.
It's not you this time, but it's your influence. It's a page that they're taking out of your playbook. All right. So first we have Creek, our bardic master of dramatic entrances, soul binding contracts. Yes, he can become a spontaneous sugar daddy sometimes when he makes pacts with random succubi. But he also has a few albums, probably around 4 or 5 CDs now with the songs with the songs of Krieg, which will release to our audience at some point in the near future. There are a lot of music together. Krieg, say hello to our audience. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling tonight.
Hey guys, and thanks, Legend here. It's the Spirit King from Spontaneous Songs of Spontaneous Combustion. You got Creek here, and hey, guess what? I just got a new legendary instrument that may get signed by me. Granted, I lost my clothes along the way, but a little paint can't, fix that problem.
Very well. Yes, it can. It can. And it's actually a trend now these days to wear spray painted clothes. So you're just bringing that into the game, Creek. Yeah, good, good, good. Yeah, good thing, good thing. And then we have Cyril, the ugly version of Cyril, because there are two in this game. This is the alternate version who is slightly more unhinged, a lot more desperate, and somehow still thinks that gambling in Avernus is a good idea. And, but he's back, and he has one of the pieces of the rod, and he's still holding himself faithful to his dead wife Esther, who he's trying to bring it back, and he's taking a bit too long. She's not happy about it. Cyril, say hello to our audience. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling tonight.
Feeling good. And first off, gambling in Avernus is always a great idea. I don't see anything that can or will go wrong. Regarding today, feeling good, feeling ready, looking forward to some mischief.
Awesome. And then we have Drazov, our chaos-fueled necromantic prodigy, now proudly in possession of the crown of lies, disguised himself as Necrolumpa, and still on a mission to test the boundaries of morality and questionable science. So, Drazov, say hello to our audience. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling tonight.
Yes, I am as always Elthrion the Intolerable, but don't tell. Still disguised. And things are going quite well. I'm looking forward to see what other interesting things this place contains that might be useful for my work.
Very well, very well. We also have Ronaldo, who'll be arriving a little bit late, but Ronaldo is the herald of eternal passion. He's merging noble flair with some sort of vampiric glamour, I guess now, after binding himself to the vestige of the evening glory, a lesser deity from Ravenloft. Yes, he just picked up some from the ground and decided it was a good idea to merge that with his phylactery, and turns out was the vestige of a god. And yes, he's equal parts heartthrob and heartstopper, as you can see by his picture, merging with a lich lesser god. Is very good for your skin. Apparently, look at that baby face. And he's a type of lich that preserves his beauty. That's the whole motto of the goddess. And then, last but not least, we have Midge, our lichen lich, a spores druid, possibly a wife of Zugetmoy or wife to be. No one can tell, not even Midge, and also an unsettling ambassador of rot chick. And yes, she's harvesting honey in here, and the honey's probably sentient. We don't know. Midge, say hello to our audience. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling tonight.
Oh, I actually didn't get the honey. The other guys grabbed it, so I'll have to steal some from them. But You know, I'm thankful that I'm able to take on the forms of other things, and I'm getting kind of tired of saving Creek's ass, if I'm being honest. But you know, I'm just doing what I can.
Very nice, very nice. And Midge is played by our by one of the DMs in our community, DM Jay. Um, uh, Jay, you have a message to our audience tonight. By all means.
I do. I do. So, we are trying to build up the channel and trying to build up our server as well, as you've noticed from our giveaways. And I am unofficially sponsoring today's session. Well, you may ask, what does that mean? Here's what I'm going to do. After the break, I am going to ask a trivia question that about something that has happened within this entire campaign. What I need you to do after I ask that question is once the video posts to YouTube, I need you to make a comment with your Discord handle and the answer to the trivia question. You have a week to do that. Before next Friday's session, Legend and I will randomize and raffle all of the comments that have been left on this video. The winner of the raffle will randomize and choose one. The winner of the raffle will get $10 off a one shot with me, DMJ. I can't really I don't know, maybe Midge will be the DM, but yeah, so stick around after the break, answer the trivia question, and type in, make a comment on the video with your Discord handle, the answer to the question. You have a week to do it, and I'm going to throw in an extra twist. We need to get some likes for the video as well. I think I saw that we have like 3 or 4 right now. If we can get to 15 likes on the video, I will take the top 2 winners with the correct answer. Will get $10 off a one shot with me. So, like the video, comment with the trivia question coming after the break, and help support the channel, everyone. So back to you, Legend.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jay. And yes, that is yet another exciting thing on top of the giveaway that is ongoing in our channel. If you haven't seen yet, go check it out in our message board. All the details are there. The prizes. There's a lot of loot. The link for you to join, just click on the link. It's self-explanatory. And even the codes we're releasing, and tonight I'm releasing yet another secret code that you can take out of this session and head to the giveaway link, and you put there in the dedicated space the secret code from the live streams, and you get extra chances to get the loots. There are coral bundles, there are minis, D&D minis, D&D dice cups, collectible stamps, collectible Lego minifigures from D&D 50 year celebration, which are going out of the market because now they are limited and whatnot. So all of that you find there and more. We have session tickets for one shots with our DMs in our Discord server, in our community. And if you want to come and join the community and play, you find information in our page as well to do so. In the description of this video below, there is a link for our Discord and our Patreon. All right, so now that I went through all of that, let me give our audience a little recap of what happened in the last session. Well, in the last session, the party continued in their very perilous expedition into this ancient buried ziggurat. They are deeper into this the last forgotten bastion of the spellweavers, I guess, and they were facing a creature that had immense arcane power, or arcane, or reflection of arcane powers. they couldn't even recognize what it was. The only one in the party that knew what it was Volker, because he got his ass handed back to him by one of these creatures before. It's called a Nera. It's an entity or a construct or whatever it is, an elemental from a dimension that is so hidden that not even the gods remember that the dimension exists, called mirror space. And they were originally just summoned by spellweavers, but the Nera are brutal opponents. As our party came to discover, as they were fighting just one and had to take a few rounds and a couple of sessions to painfully earn the experience and perhaps even some mirror-based trauma of how to handle a Nera. I'm not sure you guys are going to be looking into many mirrors after this after this expedition. And you like them, okay? Yeah,
I'm
don't.
taking them all out of my house.
And the party managed to destroy or at least send the Nera back into mirror space, because well, they're probably just like devils. If you kill them outside of their plane, they just go back to the original plane of existence. But unfazed, the liches have continued their exploration across this very dangerous maze full of lingering traps and weird cultists that seem like empty ghosts wearing masks, or perhaps they are air elementals, or perhaps they are nothing. Who knows? Perhaps it's just the mask and the robes, they're sentient. They discovered a room full with acidic slime and a suspicious harp that turns out to be a legendary item that Creek dissolved himself and his clothes in order to obtain that harp. That's why you can hear harp sounds right now. Creek has been playing to us all along. And, why wouldn't you have an instrument that comes from a death maze, right? What could go wrong? And they also stumbled upon a beehive. Yes, there are actually bees here somehow surviving in an ancient buried ruin, and they are making honey even though there are no flowers around. Don't ask me how that's possible. Ask Wizards of the Coast. And Midge and other members of the party may or may not have seized the opportunity to harvest some of this questionable honey and take with them after they pretty much killed all the honeybees in this room with some fireballs. It's the same, pretty much the same thing that they use on the cultists they found as well. A lot of fireballs. So yeah, they eradicated the creepy cultists who summoned the Nera in the first place. They looted the place, all the rooms that they found, they opened. There were fireballs, there were fireballed, and finally the party discovered a spiraling staircase descending even deeper into this complex, to the next level of the ziggurat, and the obelisk that they seek may be getting closer. Who knows? But so are lingering traps, horrors, God knows what else it's in this place that has been forgotten to time. Quite literally, you guys are entering here and finding dead bodies of hobgoblins, maybe tomb raiders that came here before you, and they were all, and they don't seem to be. They don't seem to
Angelina
be.
Jolie was here.
Maybe, who knows? If you find her, if you find her body, you really crossed a really big frontier in this
That's a
multiverse.
multiverse. That's a multiverse.
Yes, and then you know you are in a different universe altogether. So tonight, I guess we're descending even deeper into the depths of this buried ziggurat as our party returns. And let me bring you guys back to the map where you were before, and where you arrived after descending through these spiraling staircases. And look at that.
Legend, how much time has passed, would you assume, in regards to Red Midge's form? If you recall,
Not
I did
just
it pretty late in that combat. So
Few minutes. A few minutes.
okay, all right, great.
What is
Oh,
the
so-
duration of the spell you're holding?
Polymorph or shape change? I believe is.
I think it's an hour.
An hour. Very well. And
It is
Creek,
an hour. Yeah.
remind
it is an
our
hour.
audience what is that you're holding concentration on? That's that yellow dot there on your token.
Invulnerability. Since you said
It-
it's only been a few minutes, I still have it.
Very well. Very well. That is 10 minutes, right?
Yes.
Very well. And Cyril, what are you holding concentration on?
Haste on Midge, if I'm right.
That is
Very
correct.
well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very well. But that is just 1 minute, correct?
Yeah.
Very well. So that's a gunner by this point. Midge, you no longer have haste. Aww.
What is the oh, I'm on fire, guys.
Yes, you are on fire. This Midge is on fire. And
This midge is on fire.
And if you guys have noticed, my clothes are painted on.
Oh, I've noticed.
It feels pretty freeing in here. The air and the breeze is nice.
I don't even want to picture that.
oh boy. Now that we've learned in the last session that the carpets match the drape, we really shouldn't be.
Did we learn that?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
it's one of the key moments.
Meets the floorboard.
One of the key moments of last session. Very well. All right. So, Creek, if you may just stop playing that harp for us just for a little bit, while because as you arrive down here in this narrow corridor, Red Midge on fire is ahead of all of you, and Red Midge on fire is just realized that. Can you see that, Red Midge? Can you see that to the
Is that
bottom
another
left of the
mirror?
map? Yes,
Is that a
it
mirror
is.
right there.
It is a
Yeah,
mirror.
that's what. Yeah, Midge will immediately go up and destroy it, without question. That's the first thing she'll do. Oh, she'll call back.
Hey guys, there's a lot of mirrors in this next hallway.
Very well, Midge. You've destroyed that mirror, and they
Yeah.
realize there are two more ahead of you.
I do. Will you? Can I come up and destroy those as well?
You can certainly try. Yes, of course.
Hi, there we go. So she'll say,
There's two more up ahead. Anyone want to come back me up?
I suppose I will. And he's got to shuffle his way through. He's got, excuse me. Mind the tail. Excuse me. Sorry.
Can I roll? Can I do a perception just to see if I sense anything at all before I approach those mirrors?
By all means.
Okay.
Necrolumpus staying far enough back as to not be set on fire by
29.
Midge.
29.
Yeah, if that fire catches in your hair, you're gonna go back to be a Drazov in the shape of Necrolumba.
Yeah. Hey, Midge is gonna weaponize this fire as long as she can. Like, aren't we all immune to it anyway, or are we resistant?
Resistant.
Resistant. Okay. All right.
Um,
Okay. Does Midge notice anything,
Yes.
or Cyril? Looks like.
That same presence, that eerie, cold presence, like when you touch your cheeks in a cold glass. You just feel that all over your entire body, Midge. It just, and it's the same feeling you had when Daenerys first entered the room upstairs.
Okay. Okay. Then I will rush up, especially with haste, to here and destroy both mirrors, if you'll allow me.
You don't have haste anymore, by the way.
Oh,
You
I
don't have haste.
Okay.
That's a
Then,
minute.
all right. Then I'll get up here and try to destroy this mirror.
Very well, Midge. Roll initiative.
Roll
Oh, God.
initiative.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You gotta beat a 25.
How about a 22?
You arrive late.
Okay.
When you arrive in the first mirror, coming out of the second mirror, you see the head of Anera. Is it the same one? Is it a different one?
Group?
Yes.
I don't know.
And
Right.
you see, but you don't. It's
There's
not coming
another
out.
one!
It's not coming out of the mirror, but it looked
Oh,
at
it's
you.
not.
No, you saw in the reflection as you crack the mirror in front of you.
This one.
Yes, you see in the reflection of the other mirror, Anera just standing there, looking at
Okay.
you. And Red Midge, I'm gonna give you the remainder of this turn. What would you like to do? You
I'd
had
like
your
to destroy
action
the
or
other
bonus
mirror.
action to break the mirror? To break that mirror? What else would you like to do?
Do I get 2 attack? I get 2 attacks as a red Abishai.
Very well.
Yeah, multi-attack. So, yeah, absolutely. I will come up to the side and destroy this mirror as well. Then.
Excellent. Midge, as you destroy that mirror, the creature was just twisting its head to the side, almost as if a dog trying to understand a human language, and it's just twisting its head to the side while it's in a very weird position, and it seemed to have noticed you.
Okay. I'll call back to Necrolumpa.
I don't see any more mirrors right here. But, there's definitely another one of those creatures. It just saw me inside this mirror.
And she points at the wall.
Good to know.
Let's proceed with caution, and maybe we can destroy the mirrors with a magic missile instead of getting up and personal, just in case it does come out, Midge.
I would appreciate that. I feel kind of isolated here.
Wait, that's just one of them. But how many more could there be?
I don't know. I don't know.
Hopefully, without any of the cultists, we should be okay.
All right, Midge will go stand in the corner to allow the others to pass by.
Okay.
Just be careful. I'm on fire.
Necrolumpa is sending her manifest mind ahead to scout before she moves forward. And she's gonna misty step past Midge.
Very well.
Creek will pat Red Midge's head because I'm still invulnerable. Going like, that's all right. I can't feel pain for a few minutes.
Is the coast clear?
So far, Volcar, I've destroyed 3 mirrors, but I did see another one of those. What do you call them? Nera? There's another one roaming around somewhere, because I saw it.
All right, Ronaldo, you and the newbie, you and the Luby Lich, you can stay back, cover for us, just in case one of these Neras come back. Give us a shout. Well, of course, Volcar, of course. That's my best Ronaldo. And
Yeah, that's awesome.
Can you do a Lich Doom?
Well done.
Lich Doom. Wow,
Yeah.
that's a tough one. I have to talk with the accent.
Posh.
I have to talk with the accent of an Irish is speaking bad English accent. That's a tough one to hit.
Right.
Um,
Posh. Irish with the bad posh dialect.
yeah, you can do better, Cyril. Can you do Lichdom for us?
No. I think you're doing a good job.
I think you will do it justice, please.
Yeah. Well, I can't do it.
You are starting well. Come on.
Well, I suppose we could stay back here if we must, but
That's awesome. Yeah.
it's not that fantastic back here. But I mean, we'll do what we must. Isn't that right, Ronaldo?
Brilliant.
Wow, wow,
Yes,
wow!
Edgar.
You get inspiration. That
was
was
great.
Yeah.
that was.
Oh, thank you.
And
thank
you
you.
never get to make fun of my Irish accent ever again.
No, I do all the time.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You know I do a
Oh.
bad intentionally in the games you're in.
Oh yeah, of course. No, I joke. I joke.
Oh,
It's it's always the lovely barmaid. She's the
always
one
have-
that always comes and serves you.
It's the Lucky Charms, yeah. Lucky Charms, 33
Stay away,
trees.
stay away from me, Lucky Charms.
um,
Is this
All right,
is this a
we
lever
digress.
or? Can I
So,
investigate if this is a
yes,
lever?
that is a lever. Thanks for bringing that to our audience attention. There is a lever there near this what seems to be another door, and Volkar says, "Hey, don't touch that! Remember, the one with the rod opens the doors." And he comes flying on his flying broom, and he pushes the lever with his foot, and you can see that he's slightly reluctant to do so. And he pushes it, and you hear the sound of bedrock moving. And as it does, this passage opens ahead of you. It looks like a narrow corridor, and there are more levers, and there's a door on the other side.
Midge will call out,
Volkar, do you see any mirrors up there?
I do
Send
not.
that manifest mind in to look around.
I do not.
Midge will try to, as she's in the back, just kind of keep an awareness of behind us, for anything that might be,
Very well. And just to clarify one point, because it's simply the way that the VTT map works, you cannot see beyond the walls, so you don't see the round stuff. So your characters cannot see beyond the lateral
See the
walls.
hallway.
You only see the hallway. Yes,
Gotcha.
but unfortunately, that is one of the weaknesses of doing
I
this
don't
with.
see, yeah, I see the levers in the hallway. That's all I see. Are you
That-
guys able to see more up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very well. So
Volkar, there seems to be more levers here, and as you said, the one with the staff pulls the levers. So, all yours, my friend.
perhaps we should just try and open the door ahead.
Okay.
So, what, 4 levers. Okay. Any preference? They all seem exactly the same to me.
I mean, right is always right, with the rightmost one.
Pull the first
Um,
one.
Guys,
Pull the
by the
lever,
way,
Crunk.
if this place is anything like a Cerorax dungeons, then there is a small chance that this ramp will just turn into a slide and send us straight into the elemental fire plane, where we are going to be incinerated so fast, and our items are just gonna melt, including the rod. So,
Good thing you can fly.
well, that's the thing. Cerorak anticipated that, and when the slide comes around, there's a big gravity push that pushes you down into the slide and forces you to slide down. There's absolutely nothing you can do. He calls. I remember when I was talking to him, he's a bit of a mad lich. And I remember he used to say, I call this slide the Gygax. I don't know why.
I've heard legends about that guy. I hear his traps are deadlier than anything you ever encounter.
Oh yes, oh yes. Hey, some people say that that was just another name for a Sararak, but we never know. We never know. Anyway, I'm just saying this seems like a proper dungeon, and I expect that most of these levers have some sort of logic or trap that is going to be painful to discover.
And that's why I'm staying back here.
Don't worry, I'll tell tales of you guys when you get burned.
Can we roll an investigation or anything?
Yes, by all means.
26.
24.
Guys, as you look closely into these levers, you realize that they are all identical. And maybe no one ever pulled them because you even see the same amount of dust on top of all of them.
I'm gonna go over and just check that the door is actually locked.
It is.
It is. Oh,
It is. It is.
so that's
It should
over.
be. There you go. It is.
If we take a moment, I can recall my familiar and have him test the levers while we sit safely in the other room.
Well, I can try to open that door. I assume one of these levers will do like the one before. Let's just call the one to the north, the number 1, and the one to the south, number 4.
Perfect.
So
I'd like to be back in the hallway with the others.
Oh, look at that. We have Ronaldo join us. Welcome back, Ronaldo.
Whoa.
Ronaldo,
Hello.
if you were following this, you guys are in the next level after going downstairs through the spirals. You find to the spiraling stairs that you found at the end of the last session. And Ronaldo and Ricardo are just staying back with Lichdoom because you guys found some mirrors in here, and Red Midge destroyed the mirrors. And now they went ahead and Volkar asked you, Ricardo, and Lichdoom to stay behind just to cover your back, just in case this creature comes back. You guys, you're not caught blindsided. But perhaps, Ronaldo, perhaps you think Ricardo and Lichdoom is enough to do that. What would you like to do?
He's gonna be looking at Ricardo and Lichdoom, and he's gonna say, "Right, it's our job to just wait here. Practical. Yeah, it's cool. Yes, we're doing our job, guarding the flank. Yeah, I mean it's safer here too. Like, hopefully nothing will happen. I mean, if there's any monsters or treasure or traps or shenanigans or parties, they will deal with all of that, but we will get none of that here. Hopefully." You know what? I think you two have got it covered. I'm going to catch up. Ta-ta! And he'll try to catch up with the other guys.
Very well. So Ronaldo, you can just follow the hallway as you can hear the echoes of the conversation ahead of you. And Volkar says, "So, Necrotraceov, you're not staying here, and why is the invulnerable Crick not staying inside?"
I think I want to heal my bones a little bit. I see a couple cracks around my fibia.
Oh, there are cracks everywhere. You're a decrepit piece of decaying body. What did you expect?
Well, then, the Nera almost tore me a new one before I had invulnerability on.
Yeah, but now nothing can touch you. Surely you should be the one pulling these levers, no?
Legend, how many minutes left do I have on invulnerability?
Roll 1d4 plus 1.
I like those odds. All right.
You have 3 minutes.
You know what? You convinced me. I trust you. I'll pull all of them at the same time, and we'll see what happens.
Not at the same time. We need to be able to register which one does what.
We
And
need
here,
to be able to
before you do
get
that,
the side.
Here,
before you
guys,
do
stand,
that,
stand aside.
have a little something extra just in case. And I cast resistance.
Very well.
We'll add a d4. Add a big old 1 to saving throws.
Hey, that one might make a difference. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
Necrolupa's gonna misty step behind Midge.
Very well.
Ronaldo,
Creek?
just a heads up, Midge is on fire, so just be aware.
You don't,
Oh, I remember. Thank you.
may not want to burn your hair.
Volcar. And Creek is just gonna realize his armor is too big, and he just goes, oh, I suppose I'm staying in here.
Here, back up, Volcar. I got this. We've gotten pieces of the rod. I've managed to touch a Nera.
Don't touch the lever. Just choose one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there are no 5. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Can I pull all 4 of them, Legend?
You can certainly try.
If you pull
You know
it
what?
up.
All right.
You know what? I'll be a good Creek. I'll only pull 2 at a time.
Very well.
Oh, God.
As you try to move them, roll a strength check.
Let's make this as confusing as possible.
Yes, you'll do one. These two at the bottom,
Hey.
the middle.
Yes. You almost break your arm trying to pull them down, and they don't move.
Volcar, I seem to be lacking muscles. Are these things made out of adamantine?
And Volcar says, "Well, let me check." And he uses his pinky, and he just goes for lever number 4, and he pushes it down with his pinky. Turns out you need to be attuned here to open stuff. Remember? And he pushes the lever, and as he does, the door behind you guys is locked, and suddenly the entire hallway starts. All of you hear the sound of stone moving, and
No.
the entire hallway moves to the side, and Volcar says, "Oh, okay. I guess that happened. All right. And as he says that, he says, "Now choose a door. Which one do you want to open?"
Right is right. So Volcar, that one there in front of you.
Very well. And he flies on his, and he opens that. He just pushes the door, and just like before, the door opens, and there's a mirror standing right there on the other side of the door. Oh shit!
Aye.
And as he says, "Oh shit," you guys look at the mirror, and there is a Nera looking straight back at you from that mirror. And you can all click on your tokens and roll initiative.
Quick,
But
destroy
only
it.
those 3. Only those 3, right? Because we're locked out.
You are correct. But you can click on initiative so you can resolve your section.
Does my 22 count? That I already rolled, or do you want me?
Yes, by all means, yes. Let me add you to them. 22, you said, right?
Yeah, that's what I rolled when you had me roll earlier.
Very well. And who am I missing here? Am I missing someone? Volcar
Volcar.
and the Nera. We're still inside the mirror, by the way. The
While
Nera.
this is happening, Drazov, what connection do you have to your book? Because you're
Oh,
here
the
with us, but your
Manifest
book
Mind?
is with them. Yeah, because your book
Yeah.
is with them, but you're here with us.
Yeah, I can see through its. I can use its senses as my own. I can also cast through it.
Okay.
as though I.
All right.
As though
Oh,
that
so
were
you
my...
can still,
Yeah.
can still be involved in this, but you can also tell us what's going on.
Yep.
Because we're blind to. Awesome. That's
Yeah.
Very much, yeah.
And I've got 60 feet. I guess they're going to be more than 60 feet away.
Okay.
I've got 60 feet of telepathy, so I can send messages if they're
Okay.
close enough.
If it's okay with you, I wanna trade initiatives with you, so you can do something to help them at the top here.
Oh, all right.
Is that
yeah.
okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Or better yet, I didn't do it because I didn't think it'd matter for us out here. I can give Drazolf Necrolumpa advantage on initiative, so just roll again.
Oh, all right. Ew. Not great at
Advantage
the
still.
initiative.
What were
Oh,
you
I
at?
thought
You
it
were
was
at,
a blessing, not a curse.
you were at 18 before, so I think we'll take that, and then you can just trade
Yeah.
with me.
All right.
If you are you cool with that? Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Works for me.
Cool.
Necrolumpa with your 4. How much was your
He's at
initiative
eight-
before?
He's at 18. He's at
18. If you're 18, go ahead. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Necrolumpa begins chanting, "Mighty Bulgura, with your fists and rage, smash this thing back into its cage!" And the Bulgura appears right here.
Is
Very
it the
well.
Same Bulgura with universal speech on it.
That's a good question.
There are many
Because it's-
Balguras in the multiverse.
Yeah, since I don't have that one's true name, I can't summon it specifically, but I guess we could roll to see if I got the same one again.
Sure. Roll 1d100,000. If you roll a net 100,000, it is the same one.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
a million.
that was pretty close, actually.
oh, I put an extra 0 on there. My bad.
Yes. Roll again. You just roll a 1d1 million.
Oh, it's just got so much better.
All right.
Ah.
Darn.
Yeah. And
One moment,
This,
find
this
that.
Bulgura is so different that it doesn't quite look the same. It's like more like an orangutan with longer hair and stuff like that.
And yes, it has 68 hit points, right? So you gotta put you're concentrating now.
Yep.
Very well.
One moment to pull up the Bulgura's sheet because I was not expecting to be summoning things so soon.
I imagine
It's in
Creek
your
just
extras.
standing in the middle. Creek standing in the middle of that
Oh, all right.
that hallway, just shredding on his electric guitar right now while this is happening.
My harp is shredding.
Electric harp.
Shredding on the harp. Yeah.
It's got a 6 for initiative.
Very well.
Not doing well.
Very well.
Oh, and I'm sending it the telepathic message, which it's not going to enjoy because of the voice in its head. Wait, no, I already gave it its instructions when I summoned it. So yeah, it knows what to do.
Okay. And can you put it in the map? Is that where you want it to be?
Yeah, right there.
All right. And
Or, like, I guess, yeah, right there. Give people enough space to squeeze through if they want.
And Volkar says, "Great, we have a meat shield. Let's move that lever fast." And Draystuff, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, there's not really much else I could. Oh, I'm gonna no, I already used my bonus action to move the manifest mind up to get range. So yeah, I'm gonna stay here safely behind Midge.
Very cool, very cool. All right, and as you do that, Cyril, what would you like to do? Oh, and I realize Volkar is not there. What happened to his role? To his initiative? He rolled a 9. Very well.
The Nair is still in the mirror, correct?
Still in the mirror.
I'll just cast magic missile and destroy the mirror, hopefully.
Very well.
From my staff. That's 1, 2, 3. Come on. Oh, there we go.
Excellent. You cast those magic missiles and they're about to convert on the mirror, and from inside the mirror, the Nera just as a reaction raises its hand, and where all the missiles are converging, and the missiles just fly back at you and blow up on your face, and you take all that damage you roll.
12 damage. Okay. Okay, bonus action. He's gonna look to Volkar and he's gonna say, "Pull the lever, quick!" And he's gonna misty step behind Creek. It's gonna say, "All on you, bud."
All right, let's try and pull the lever. Creek, what would you like to do?
Well, I can't pull the lever. Could I switch with Vokar?
Yes.
Vokar, I can't seem to lift this. I might break my arm if I try again. Only you can do this. Here, you pick a lever.
All right. And he flies towards the levers in his flying broom, and he tries to push one of them down, but it doesn't work. Seems to be blocked. Let's try and pull that one up again. And he pulls that lever up, and as he does, the door in front of you guys closes, and you hear that rock sound again, as if something was moving old pieces of stone in the friction of the stone against each other, and as he that closes the door, and then he pulls lever 3 down, and yes, as he does, the same of what happened before. The entire hallway starts to move, and you find yourselves in front of other 2 doors. All right. It seems that we have another 2 other doors. Let's hope that Bogura will last. And which one?
Left this time.
Yeah, right was wrong, so left must be right.
Very well. And he heads to the left, and he pushes the door open, and you hear those sounds again. Yeah. Whoever did this clearly thought about it. There are a bunch of mirrors there.
But at least there's a door on the other side. Maybe.
And he flies to the
door is...
remain of he's gonna dash to get to the other door, and he opens the other door. Yeah. They thought about this. Yeah, clearly. And that's the end of Volkar's turn. Red Midge, what would you like to do?
Oh, and Necrolupa has been relaying the play-by-play to the people in this.
Okay.
Ronaldo. And
Very well. How does that sound, Necrolumpa, by the way?
So, they found another one of those mirror creatures through the first door they opened, and well, I summoned another Balgura to help them out, and now they've got 2 more doors, and there's a lot more mirrors. So, that's kind of how it's going.
Question, Legend. Midge is...
Ronaldo, excuse me.
Midge's gonna come up, and I'd like to investigate the door, and see if if there's a keyhole or if there are any cracks or anything in the door.
There's no keyhole. For what you've learned from Volkar, what opens this door is that lever mechanism that you have near you. But apparently, it only worked because he is the one attuned to the rod.
Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a space. Is there a space, a crack in the wall or anything in the door, even just a tiny space that if I turned Ronaldo, Necrolumpa, and I into gaseous form, that we could get through? That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll be a high DC to find anything, but I'm willing to,
Roll,
to take a chance.
roll a perception.
Okay.
Investigation. It just would be investigation, yeah.
Okay. $24.
Very well. It is very well sealed, but it's not airtight. So
Okay.
you think you can pass
Okay.
through.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Cool. Then what I will do is I'll say,
Okay, guys, you ready to pass some gas?
One moment. If I cast Aura of Vitality, will my aura disappear the moment I turn into a gas?
No, you can still hold concentration if you cast a spell before becoming a gas.
Excellent. Then Midge, how about I cast that, and then I'm ready to go wherever you like.
okay. Go ahead and do. Well, and then you want to trade turns?
Yeah. Sure, I'll trade turns.
I mean, that lets the Nera have a chance to attack them, but is that okay, Legend? Will you allow that to happen?
Yeah, that's fine. So you switch
Okay.
turns. Very well. Ronaldo, what would you like to do?
I'm casting Aura of Vitality. What that does is, as a bonus action, during my turns, I can pick a creature, and they will heal for 8. I know it's not much, but you know, every turn giving a little something might help. And this is not one of those healing spells that says has no effect on undead. So
Okay.
it's a rare little bit of healing for us.
Awesome. So you give 8 healing already immediately, right? When you cast a spell?
Yes. And so right now, Red Midge, as I understand it, is okay, but Necrolumpa is pretty low. So I'll get my
Red Midge
Necrolumpa.
is not gonna work because Red Midge is temp HP, so you can't heal temp HP.
Yeah, for now I can't heal her, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I'll still keep it up.
All right. And that's the same radius as your aura, right?
Yes.
Very well. Excellent. What else would you like to do?
I will simply, after healing Necrolumpa, I'll move so that I'm next to Midge, ready to go whenever. And then that'll be it. That's my turn.
Very well. And it's now the turn of the Nera. And the Nera, you can't see through the eyes of the Balgura. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this. The Balgura is gone.
Wait,
After
he's gone?
and that's the end of the Nera's turn.
All right. So Midge will look at them.
All right, guys, we've done this before.
She'll point at what appears to be a slight, small enough opening that we can pass through in gaseous form.
We're gonna try and go through right there. All right, here we go.
And Midge will. Now, this does not take up concentration. So, Windwalk does it. So, I'm the red midge in gaseous form, correct?
All right. Yes. I'm going to call it that this will put out the fire. So all three of you, I'm gonna use
there's
the
the
very same. I'm gonna use the very same token marker to put there to indicate that you are in gaseous form. There you go.
Okay.
All three
So
of you
then
are there, and it
Midge
takes a
will,
minute, right?
Will,
It takes 1 minute to cast, so it's gonna take 10
it
turns.
does take a minute. Holy crap! I didn't realize that until just now.
Oh wow.
So Midge starts to cast, and you can see in the face expression of the red Abshai that is almost as if Midge is trying to pass gas for real. As
Yeah.
she's, well, you have the fire, and you on you. And so you have half of the material components. You start to do the vocals and the somatic, and yeah, you guys start to get a little bit windy. What else would you like to do, Midge?
I mean, yeah, there's nothing we can do. So, yeah, I mean, we just have to sit here. We're not at this point in the 6 seconds. Midge will say,
I forgot this takes a minute.
Oh no. I forgot. Damn it.
Sorry.
Sure, that'll be fine. Just fine.
and yeah, that's all I could do because it takes a minute for us to turn into the gas.
They'll be fine.
Very
It'll
well.
also
That'll
take a minute to change back.
It does. It does. It
That's
does.
that's how Kaz got the jump on you the last time. Was
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Good grief.
you guys tried to prevent
Can
the
I
ritual in
stop?
Wind
Can I
4.
stop? Wait. So when Midge realizes this, can I stop the spell?
Yeah, you can interrupt the casting
Okay.
of the spell.
Midge is going to interrupt the casting.
Very
Shit,
well.
That's not gonna work.
Damn. It was a really good idea though. I liked it.
Do I burn the spell slot?
Yes, you started to cast.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Then I just have a bonus action.
You think we could try to just break this door? Just destroy it?
I don't think so. That's what I'm looking at my spells. I mean, granted, I've already cast a spell, so Earth Tremor.
Do you have a stone shape or something like that?
I
Isn't there something
don't
that-
have stone shape. I have the. I mean, again, I've already cast a spell. This turn kills like a real enemy dead. Gaseous form. That's for myself. I mean, I can get through, or I can put it on one of you guys.
Cool.
It
Do
doesn't take a minute though. It's an action, and you'll immediately turn into gas. I'll lose Red Midge's form, so I can send one of you guys through if you wanted to do that.
But let's still think about it.
Okay, I'm going through my spells right now. That was 3rd level.
All right.
Sorry, I'm scrolling as fast as I can.
And
Me
Do
too.
you-
I'm just like, no.
Midge, while you're scrolling through, Creek,
Yeah.
because you guys are in different places, Creek, you can start
Yeah, that's
declare
fine.
your turn while Midge is scrolling through the spells.
Greek will look over to here by Vokar and says, Cyril, destroy the mirrors on the left. I'll get the ones on the right.
Yes, Creek, great idea. Go over there and destroy the mirrors. Creek, roll an
I'm gonna
insight.
Okay. Yeah.
Creek, you are under the impression that Volkar wants to use you as a meat shield and send you ahead.
Oh, I know how to play this. So from here, I'm gonna cast second level Shatter,
Very well.
so it'll encompass those two mirrors I see.
Yeah.
And I know those are mirrors. They will take 19 thunder damage with a DC 20 con save at disadvantage for them.
Very well. Very well. And with that, those two mirrors are shattered.
And
The mirrors are not very strong, guys. All you need is a little bit of damage, and with the thunder damage, they shatter really fast.
I look at Vokar and says, "Oh yes, by all means, help me open that next door down the hallway." And as I say that, with a hand on his shoulder, I want him to come with me.
Oh, I was gonna say we should get the others.
Oh, you
And-
got those mirrors. I believe in you.
You
No, isn't the rest of the party.
you want him to open what? You want
We
him to
need
open
Volkar
what?
Yeah.
to bring the path back around.
I'm so sorry. I forgot about the party. I was like, "Oh yeah, we got this."
It says,
My
yeah,
turn's
nice
done,
try.
So I'll just
Red Mage,
I'll
your
just-
turn is done.
I'll just stop the casting because I don't have any other spells or anything I can do. So
Okay.
yeah.
And
And the Bulgura is like fully dead, right?
yes, about you lost your
Okay,
concentration. The concentration just vanished, and you knew the Balgura was gone.
Okay, just checking.
And Volkar says, "Do you guys think this is the same one or is a new one? Because you know they're like devils. You kill them here, then go back to their dimension, and then he can look at the mirror again when he reforms there."
Well, it's not like it instantly attacked us when Red Midge saw it first.
Yeah, it seemed almost curious as if what we were doing here.
You didn't know
Or
that. I didn't tell you guys that. Sorry.
I thought you said there was a mirror in the mirror. You said.
I did, but I didn't say that it looked curious. That's
Would I not have seen it from the hallway though?
from
know.
from where you are, the one that you saw in front of the Balgura. Well, it's kind of tough to get an insight on a creature that moves so erratically, and the body language is completely strange, as if it's always moving its the members and its limbs in an angle. But yeah, I guess if that's how you want to interpret that he's curious, by all means, I'm not going to correct it.
Look! If I
Alright,
just touch that mirror, I can tell if it's the same one or not.
All right, we know how this works. Let's close this. And he pulls the same lever that he had pulled before. Both close, and then he pulls the second one. All right. Third time is the charm. And the whole place spins around again, and there's yet another set of doors, one on each side of the hallway.
No! Tell him he needs to pull the first one to let us back in.
No, we need to go a full way around.
Yeah. And as my bonus action, I'm gonna inspire Cyril. I would like, Cyril, he's the man. You're so ugly. Break him if you can. And I'm
So
going to
offended, but so amused.
I'm going to inspire you.
And Necrolumpa, what would you like to do? Drazov.
Don't our turns? Yeah, I was gonna say our turns go back,
right.
don't they?
Yeah.
They went back?
Yeah, 'cause remember I
should go back
traded
to-
Red Midge.
yeah.
It should be
Midge
Red
should be
Midge
the
again.
first.
Oh, yes, that is true. I'm in the back of the initiative. Red Midge.
Yeah, I'll just pass my turn because I can't do anything.
Very well.
It
Cyril.
goes back to Cyril.
Cyril's going to actually might aim to open both of these doors. 20. I can open one. He's gonna walk up here and he's gonna say, maybe the guys are up here. And he's gonna see another mirror. He's gonna look to Creek and Volker and he's gonna say, not this way. And he's gonna try and close the door again.
And before you can close the door, that mirror that was in that mirror there throws a shard at you.
Okay.
So 35 to hit you.
Absolutely. No.
Misses, doesn't it?
16
Yeah,
points.
I'm gonna-
It's just 16 points of force damage.
60. 60.
16. 1-6.
Oh, thank you not. I was like, excuse me?
And it hits
There's a
you
lot.
as you. And by the way, Siri, you tried. How are you opening that door? Do you have the rod of 7 parts?
Oh, sugar, sorry.
It doesn't work.
Sorry.
And Vokar goes up there and opens the door for you, and then you get shot. And then he says, "Did you learn your lesson now?"
I'm trying, Volker. I'm trying.
And
I'm
you can
worried,
see.
and these guys are scary.
And Vokar touches the wall again, and the door does not close. Oh, God damn it! We gotta pull the lever now. Why did you ever make me open the door? And you can see the first foot of the Nara just stepping out of the mirror in front of you, Cyril. What else would you like to do?
What else would I like to do? Cry.
Well, that is a free action.
Right. Yeah, it's a free action.
I'm gonna miss you step behind Creek. Gonna tap him on the shoulder and just gonna say, "It's all on you, buddy.
I know what I must do. I got you,
Go.
Cyril.
Go feel that near up."
And
That's me, Tom.
Creek.
Alright, time to use my ultimate move. As my bonus action, I will expend a charge of the Shrieking Greaves to put my speed to 60 and other effects.
Okay, and other effects. Tell us what is this Shrieking Grief that you are using, Creek, and how does it sound?
Oh, glad you asked. Creek has a lot of cursed items on him. Almost everything. You know, these are some beautiful greaves. You know, they look horrifying. They go... Oh, wait, hold on, sorry. The greaves go... "Ah!" and just, like, scream like that every time. Thankfully, I don't get frightened because I'm immune. So, disadvantage on frightened does not matter to me.
Very
So,
well.
With these greaves, Creek zips past and says, "Give me a second, Vokar. I need to test something out." And then you can and you can get the lever. So Creek goes in, and the Nira's like kind of out of the mirror, right?
Yeah. Stepping out.
Can I like feel his arms to see if it's the same Nira as before? I'm curious.
How do you want to do that?
With my acrobatics, I think I could outmaneuver this shifty creature of glass.
My point is, how would you know he's the same one?
Because I felt him before.
So if you feel 2 mirrors, you're gonna know if it's the same mirror?
Oh, they're both shiny. Besides, I don't know anything about these things. Maybe it is just one person. Creek doesn't know much about this. He just knows to feel it.
Hey, have I seen you around this revolving room
By all
before?
means, roll an acrobatics.
21.
You can't touch it. You can't touch
All
this.
right. And then as I take out
do
my
you-
what's up?
Do you have nightmarish shard weapons, or are you just glad to see me?
I always like seeing myself in the mirror. How do I look with painted clothes on?
Um, how about you describe yourself? How do you look with painted clothes on?
Body paint.
Yes.
well,
Describe describe that horrible image so that we traumatize our audience.
Just
Look,
body
look,
paint on a mummy.
I can see basically Creek's 3D definitions extruding out from his body parts, but just with the colors of what his outfit would look like. Basically, if I just put a thin layer of plastic over my body and colored it, it gets the job done, I'll say. Alright, as my action,
Very well.
I'll take my short sword, and I will booming blade and hit the mirror. Not the Nera, but the mirror itself.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit the mirror?
Yes, absolutely.
Alright, that'll do that. And then taking opportunity attack, Creek is gonna excuse himself from the Nera and says, "Have a good day."
Very
Try
well.
to leave. And I'll go right here by the doorway, actually blocking the doorway. Actually, I'll end it right here, blocking this doorway. Right
Very
on the
well.
other side of it. I say, Vokar, quick, pull the lever!
And that's a 30 to hit you.
That hits.
And that will be for altogether 13 slashing, 11 force.
Thankfully, I
24.
vulnerable on still.
Very well. And the creature slashes you as you are moving out. And that's the end of your turn, Creek.
Yep, blocking the door.
Excellent. As a legendary action, the creature will launch a sort of a psychic attack on all three of you that are inside that hallway. Necrolumpa, remind me, are you using you are spying through the manifest mind, right?
I can see through its senses, but it's
All
not
right.
like an active thing.
You can see through its senses. Then I'm going to call you to do this as well. So all four of you, you start to see infinite reflections of yourselves, as if the world around you had become your own kaleidoscope, as if you were locked inside one of those carnival mirror mazes, and you just look around and you see infinite copies of yourself. And all of you got to do a DC 22 intelligence saving throw to avoid 25 points of psychic damage and a stun condition.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on that.
Very well.
I will attempt a lucky and see if I get a nat 20.
Got a 31.
All of us, sorry?
And
Spiro, I gave you a D12.
Oh, yeah, it's perfect. I have advantage on this as well.
and now the fun really begins, guys, because Vokar is stunned.
Can I use my inspiration to get him to reroll?
Yes. I didn't give it yet, but... And he already had it. So, yeah, I'm going to get him to reroll.
Oh, no, you gave me inspiration earlier.
Oh, no.
Oh, all right. I thought... Okay. Anyway, he used his, and he passes with his inspiration. So...
Nice.
What are you doing, Creek? What the hell? Stay on the other side of the door. And Drazo, what would you like to do?
All right. Well, everybody that's in the hallway is now going to hear Necrolumpa's voice in their head as I telepathically communicate with you and say, "Would you like me to send in another demon? Anyone? Anyone?"
I mean, another meat shield won't do any harm, will it?
You won't.
Vokar and Creek are also hearing this. Well,
Yeah.
in their head.
Volkar says, well, yeah, send whatever you have. And by the way, Cyril, do you and Drazov, did you pass that check?
Yeah, I
All
used
right.
I used inspiration to reroll and got a 31.
Very well. And so you don't have resistance to psychic, do you? No.
No.
And Cyril, you don't have resistance to psychic. Very well. So both of you take 13 points of psychic damage.
13, okay.
Very well. And wow, Drazov, you're very low actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are at 38 hit points left.
Yep.
You're in bad shape. And all right, please continue. What would you like to do?
Well, the manifest mind is gonna move up here as a. Do we want it above the table? Do we want it in the hallway, or do we want it like in on the other side of the door, or do we want it in the hallway so it can like be a meat shield on other doors?
On the other side of the door.
Okay.
And Creek, I have a bad news to you. Because you got stunned, you can't concentrate on the spell anymore. You're incapacitated. So you lost concentration. On the
So I don't take the damage first, but now I lost in vulnerability.
But now you lost in vulnerability, yes.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. And Necrolumpa says,
Fearsome Tanaruk, release your fury. Give this thing a reason to worry.
and a Tanaruk appears right on the other side of the door, or right about there. I don't know, wherever that is.
Very well.
Oh, and I need to roll its initiative, don't I?
Yes.
So it's got crap for initiative. It's an 11.
Well, it has more hit points than the previous one, so at least that.
Yeah, let's see how that does.
Those 68 hit points didn't last long. But very well. All right, and here it is, the Tanaruk, as it roars as it appears, and Necrolumba, you're concentrating, and Vuka says, "All right, now that's our cue. Let's try and close that door." And is that the end of your turn, Drazov?
Yeah, because there's still not really much I can actually do beyond that.
Very well.
So, yep.
And it's now the turn of the Nera, and the Nera is going to slash this creature 4 times.
Rude.
And for a total of... oh, there's a net 20 in there. So yeah, so it's... What is the AC of the Tanaruk?
14.
Oh, yeah, everything hits. Yeah, and there's a net 20 there, so there's an extra damage. So I have a total of...
Oh, he does have magic resistance, so if any of these are magical attacks, he's got advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Okay, but this is not a spell. These are actual attacks, and
Okay,
they are magical damage, yes. So
upon
he
the
took...
first hit,
So that's...
he has Unbridled Fury. In
Okay.
response to being hit by a melee attack, Tanaruk can make one melee weapon attack with advantage against the attacker.
Okay. He gets hit by 4. Go ahead and roll your attack before... because he's going to take 102 points of damage.
Alright, so that is... Does a 25 hit?
A 25 does hit, and the Nara shoots back shards of itself to the Tanaruk,
It just took more damage because of that.
And it adds
Dead anyway.
adds with its fractal rebound, adds another adds another 17 on top of that, 102 for 119 points. The Tanaruk's gone.
So we just so he shows up. We see him take a hit. He roars, swings his giant great sword, and is just immediately torn into like minced. He's just immediately minced and disappears.
Yes, I have to say, if you ever go to the Tanaruk land or to the Volgura land, you're not going to be well received there. You're not going to be welcomed. The tales of the guy who summoned the Tanaruks to get slashed by mirrors are going to spread across the abyss.
That's the guy that sends us to our death.
Unbelievable.
Hey, at least it's not the one
When
I'm
you
buddies
when you
with.
summon, there's a group of them going, "I'm not going, you go. It's your turn."
Oh, no.
They pull straws. They pull straws.
They might unionize.
The horror.
But Drazov, I do have to ask you to roll an intelligence check to see if you remember something particularly important about the abyss.
Oh, sorry, that was a saving throw. Just flat intelligence.
Yes.
17.
Very well. Do you remember who is the demon overlord of all the layers of the abyss now?
Yep. It's currently Vecna.
So you are asking your arch enemy's subordinates to come do your bidding. Now, if they have any brain, I mean, not the Balgura, but perhaps the Tanaruk, if any of them is slightly more intelligent than average, there's a chance they might blab about where you are. And that thought just crosses your mind. Because if they blab to the overlord so that they get a promotion where you are, you might have an inconvenient visitor here. So that thought crosses your mind, but my question to you is, do you keep that to yourself, or do you share with the others?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play that close to the vest. I think I'm gonna keep that to myself.
He's like, Mea culpa, legend, please. I didn't think, please.
Hey, what's Vecna doing here?
And
Ronaldo's like, wait a minute. If he summoned a Tanaruk, you know who the new overlord of the abyss is. Blah, blah, blah.
and Ronaldo, what would you like to do? Oh, I assume that's the end of your turn, Nick Drazov. I assume that was the end of your turn.
Oh yeah.
All right. Ronaldo, what would you like to do?
Can I make maybe a religion check or whatever to like come to the conclusion we all just came to realize about the Vecna?
Well, you can roll an intelligence check, but the DC is going to be slightly higher than the one from Drazov, particularly because Ronaldo was I think Ronaldo was not necessarily around when the whole thing about the new titles of Vecna was being discussed. So he might know, but he might not be the thing at the top of his head.
Okay. Ooh. 18's pretty good.
You don't connect the dots, Ronaldo, unfortunately.
Oh well. He's distracted.
Yes, you just, I mean, right now you guys just really focusing on the task at hand. And what else would you like to do in your turn?
Alright, so I'm going to use my bonus action to use the aura of vitality that I'm concentrating on, so I get to roll 2d6 again, and I will heal Drazov / Necrolumpa because he's so low.
Very well.
So here's the oncoming healing. You heal for 7.
Thank you very much.
It's tricky to heal people as a cleric because we're all undead, so that's But anyways, I realized that instead of aura vitality, I can do something better. And again, it's only going to affect us on this side of the door, but oh well, I don't know how to open it. Ronaldo will drop the aura of vitality and instead cast Circle of Power. Everyone within my aura gets advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. And if you succeed on a save where you would get half damage, instead you get none. I think that ought to help us better against the Mura.
Very well.
Very nice. I think Cyril is currently also within the range of your aura.
Well, I
Yeah.
figured the wall was blocking us.
There's a big chunk. There's a. Well, it doesn't say that it's blocked by walls, does it?
Well, if not, then Ronaldo, he puts his body against the wall with his arms out, like hugging it, and he's like, and there's the crack in the door that Midge found. He's like, "You guys, I know you can hear me. Feel the love of the evening glory."
You get inspiration for that, Ronaldo.
Feel the love.
Pushing your heart against the wall, like, feel my heartbeat. There's no heartbeat.
I imagine Ronaldo's chest. He's just got his chest and he's just rubbing it against the wall back and forth.
Cyril will look over his shoulder as if someone's there, and he's going to say, "Did I just hear something?"
Did I just see a nipple pop through that crack in the wall?
Long gone.
And what else would you like to do, Ronaldo?
That's it. Can't move. So there's my bonus action and then action.
And Volkar is going to use his full speed ahead to go back and pull the lever that closes the door. All right, let's try this again. All right, next one. Maybe last one is the charm. Come on, come on, come on. And he pulls the first lever again. The first lever, and the whole hallway goes back to the original position, but upside down. And he says, "All right," and he flies towards the door to the south, and he opens the door. The rest of you.
You can hear me.
I'm not really sure. This is something. Oh my God, Drazov, you look horrible. And as a bonus action,
Thank you.
let's see what Volkar can do. Volkar, heal you for something. I mean, he is a cleric. There's gotta be some healing he can do on you.
I can heal us for a bit by casting Regenerate if we have a minute. Literally, it takes a minute to cast.
He does have something that he can do. What is the... It's life transfer. Yes. He takes damage and he sacrifices his own health. And he takes necrotic damage, and then he heals for twice that damage. So he's gonna do that. And Volkar takes 42 points of necrotic damage that can be reduced in any way. And you heal for 84, Drazov.
Oh, very nice. Thank you.
Giving my own flesh and blood, which I don't have it anymore, to heal you. You're welcome.
That's so very generous of you. Thank you.
Well, it's somewhat self-interested because I need more mid shields. Creek is currently stunned or something. And he flies back and says, "Come on, guys, we don't have a lot of time." We gotta get out of here before that Nera comes back. And, oh, no, wait. If he dashes, he can get to the door to the north and open that door. Alright! I guess we're going to... Oh, god damn it! And as he opens that door, the Nera is looking behind the mirror to the north. It's everywhere! It's hunting us! There are mirrors everywhere! And with that, he concludes his turn. And before we go back to the top, we're back at the top of the initiative. Let's take a quick bio break, everybody. And 10-15 minutes, and we'll be right back. And look at that, another party image. Aww, you guys are D&D minis.
I wish I had that mini. Holy
Amazing.
cow.
That's
Amazing.
awesome. I need that to
Those are
happen.
great.
Don't forget,
I need exactly that.
audience, don't forget, when we return, I will be asking my trivia question. So stick around.
Yes, we'll be right back, everybody. 10-ish minutes, we'll be right back.
Oh, I love the minis.
So that's how Cyril looks like with the scorpion combo. Okay.
Except my legs are not efficient at all. It's
No.
20 speed.
It's like someone walking with, like, I don't know, wide strides going through the beach, like if they have wet, trunks or whatever. Just not that at all. Oh, I want this Ronaldo mini so bad. These look so great.
Oh, they're so sick.
I tried to make a Ronaldo on Hero Forge, but the options just doesn't work out.
Yeah, there's not enough on it, unfortunately.
No. They don't have, like, aristocratic options. Like, I can't do the vest and then the cravat. It's just, you have a coat and that's it. You can't even do the socks.
Yeah. There's
Or
no,
the wig. There's no scorpion armor. What the heck?
I know. Discrimination.
Yes.
For us scorpion armored folk.
All the scorpion armored folk rise up. All the one of them.
Hey! There's 2 Cyrils. Both of us have scorpion armor, I'll have you know. And one of them is quite persuasive with his prettiness.
Yeah, there you go. There's probably a Power Ranger with scorpion armor or something like that. A Beetleborg.
Beetleborg.
Alright, I'm gonna go on break too. Catch you later.
Yeah, the sound.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
Run-
I'm back.
Cyril, Ronaldo.
Yep.
Very well. Very well. So, DMJ, what is the trivia for tonight?
Yeah. All right, so if you have made it this far through the video and you are here, the trivia question for today is, how did Creek die when we were on Eberron? So what I need you to do is, after the video posts to YouTube, so not right now in the live chat, later this evening, tomorrow, you have a week, leave a comment on the video with your Discord handle. That's how I'll contact you. And the answer to the question, how did Creek die when we were on Eberron? Good luck, everyone. Let's continue.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. And,
also, guys, the players, you guys aren't eligible for this. Sorry.
I had a feeling when you used my name.
Yeah.
I figured.
and
There, but it's like,
Sorry, guys.
there is one more little piece of news for me to give to you guys. If you've been following us, you know that I'm giving every live stream from now until mid-May when we close down the giveaways. We are giving a secret code in all our live streams, and you can take this secret code and head to the giveaway. Add that secret code there to get extra chances in the draft for all the prizes. There's like more than a dozen prizes. If you want more details, all self-explanatory. Just head to the message board of our channel, and there's a link there that you can join the giveaway. And if you haven't already, and you're watching us and you like what you're seeing, please subscribe to our channel. There's much more content coming in the future, and we have a bunch of cool stuff planned, and even more giveaways. Who knows? This giveaway is doing so well. We started by celebrating 500 milestone, and it's now almost reaching 3,000 if we haven't already. So yeah, fun time. So the code for tonight, the secret code for tonight's live stream, all caps, no spaces, is Vecna had help, and I'm gonna put here in the chat. And I'm gonna put in the live stream chat as well. Very well, and you can take that to our giveaway link, and you get some extra chances to get a share of the loot. There's a lot of cool prizes. Okay, and with that, let me bring you guys back to the map where you came from, and I'll send you the image later, guys. In the Discord.
Real quick.
I'm just typing that in the chat. Remember, as usual, please share the image.
Of course.
Real quick, we're at 12 likes for this video right now. 3 more likes, and I will choose 2 winners of the $10 off a one shot with me. So we just need 3 more likes.
That's awesome. All right. Okay. All right. So where were we? We were at the top of the initiative. Midge, now you have a free path, and you can see right there to the north of this very long hallway that Volkar opened in front of you, Anera, and standing on the other side of a mirror. What would you like to do, Red Midge?
I'm gonna look at Ronaldo and Neckerloompa.
Do either of you want a lift?
Do we need one now? Oh, you're flying?
I can fly. I have 50 feet of flying speed, so if you'd like, I can carry one of you guys and drop you off. If you want.
Heck yeah! Won't say no to crazy new experiences like that.
Okay.
I prefer to keep my distance.
Okay, that's
Make me
true.
fly, Midge.
Yeah.
Are you still on
I'm
fire, by the way?
No, I'm not. No.
Oh, okay.
The fire went away when I started to cast the
Oh, right.
the wind
Gotcha.
walk spell.
Yeah.
So Midge will fly in here, so that is 25 feet. I'll drop Ronaldo down right there in the middle of the yeah, I can't get that far.
At least now I can help them with my aura. Thanks, Midge.
Yeah. Let's
Is
see.
it just me or is your aura not coming up?
I'm also not seeing it.
You're not seeing Ronaldo's aura.
120
No.
feet.
Okay.
All right, so we'll start. The Nera needs to give me a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw.
All right. Do you have range?
Yeah, 120 feet.
Excellent.
Yep.
Very well. DC 18 against what?
Frightened.
It passed.
What the heck is even that?
Okay. And I will incite fanaticism on let's see, Cyril, Ronaldo, and Creek, just in case you get out of your stun condition. So you guys all have advantage on attack rolls, and you can't be frightened.
Nice.
Very well. Very well. Well, the stun condition from Creek is until the end of his next turn, so
Okay. Okay.
you get out of it.
Um,
They have what advantage, right? You said.
on attack rolls.
Okay.
Until the beginning, until my next turn.
And that's Creek, Ronaldo, and Cyril, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah. So that was 25 feet. I don't think I'm at 50 anymore, am I? What is... Oh yeah, I can fly 50 feet. Yep, so that's right.
What is your altitude?
Gosh, I'm just hovering, so 5 feet up.
Very well.
I mean, I can't make it... I mean, do we just wait and make it come to us, guys?
Can we lay a trap?
I mean, it's still on the other side of the mirror, so I think our best bet is if we can get that to break before.
Where is the mirror?
Yeah, I can't. It's all the way up here. It's good. It's a good 100 feet from where Midge is right now.
I mean, I would suggest Cyril could use magic missile since he's up next, but that's. I mean, that didn't work out so well last time.
Yeah.
I have a crossbow, but I take my turn after that darn Nira.
Yeah.
I mean, I can swap with you if you think the crossbow will destroy it.
I think so. I think the mirrors are pretty weak.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, when is the Cyril, you're next.
Mhm.
What's your range on what you're doing?
Me?
Cyril?
I can move
I'm
30
swapping
feet.
with.
Oh,
I'm
so
swapping.
Ronaldo, how close do you need to be? Because I can just
80.
not drop you down. I can carry you further.
Oh. Well, I mean, my crossbow's range is 80 feet, and I can move 30 feet. So 80, 90, 120.
Well, why don't I'll just carry you another. I'll just carry you on the other. What?
Yeah, sure, excellent. As Midge is like holding Ronaldo and flying with these big wings, Ronaldo's preparing his crossbow and he's doing the song of the Valkyries. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
dun,
So
dun,
Midge will step just on the other side of the door and drop Ronaldo right in front of her, and then you can fire and stand behind Midge. That's fine. Use
Quick
me as a meat
fire.
shield.
Pull the lever.
What do you mean pull the lever?
It's a joke.
Do we not? Okay.
No, we could never cut out here.
I'm joking.
That is actually
Oh,
a great
God, I'm
idea.
so confused.
Let's
It's
close the
okay.
door after they pass.
Wait. Do I? Because I'm stuck on the other side. If you guys close this door.
They're messing with us. Right,
Okay.
guys?
All right.
Oh, you can take it.
'Cause
Well,
I don't
maybe
have any
Cyril is.
range.
I'm pretty serious
Wait,
about
can As a. Hold on. Can I cast spells as a? I'm looking as a demi Can I cast spells as a in this form? Or is, is it just my other form? I think
does
it's
this
just
form-
wild shape.
Does this form
It's
cast
just wild
spells?
shape.
Yeah.
No, it's just wild shape. I can
Okay.
cast spells in my wild shape form. Okay.
All right.
Then I guess that's I'm just being a taxi, and that'll be it. That's the end of my turn.
Very well. And as a legendary action, this creature is going to create 3 mirrors, and one is right there underneath Ronaldo and Midge.
Damn it.
And
I was
on
about
the
to say,
ground.
can I hold an action? Damn it, I should have said that.
And two other mirrors over here,
Okay.
and on the walls. And that's the end. That's the end of its legendary action. Cyril, what would you like to do?
I'll swap over now, though.
You swap with Ronaldo? Okay. I'm pretty sure this creature is hunting us. It's probably some sort of guardian of this place. It's probably the same one we saw before.
Probably pretty
Which
pissed
means
off.
it's probably looking to take me down first.
Well, in that case, perhaps, Midge, you should be a distraction. You know, we send you, you keep the creature distracted, and we go look for the obelisk, the rest of us. What do you think? Are you willing to take one
not
for the
keen-
team?
Not keen on dying, but we'll see what happens.
Your body will reform. Leave your stuff with me. I'll bring it to you once you come back in the newly shaped body.
In 10 days,
Yeah, I'll give your stuff back, and I even tell you how this mission went afterwards.
yeah, I kinda have a lot riding on invested in this. I'd kinda like to see it through.
Oh no, I get that, but you are the one of the few ones here that can keep wired shaping and take a ridiculous amount of damage until which should buy us enough time to go around this complex. I mean, I'm
We'll
assuming it's
see.
just one era. I only saw one so far at a time.
We'll see what happens. I'm not agreeing to it yet.
I'll take that as a
see what it
yes
does.
then. I'll take that as a yes then. Ronaldo, what would you like to do?
It's Ronaldo, yeah.
Ronaldo,
Okay,
you
my
there?
turn?
Yes, very much.
Ronaldo, he's gonna be like on his knee with his crossbow out, which is, of course, ivory white with blood red petal floral accents and red fletching on the arrows, true to his, color scheme. Then he's going to say, "Mirror, mirror, covered thrall, will die to liches in the hall." And first, he's going to summon with a bonus action, spiritual weapon next to him, and it's gonna just go straight down and smash the mirror that's at our feet.
Very well.
Wow. Why? Whoa, I don't know why my computer keeps rolling d20s. It rolled 3 times.
Well, you do have advantage against objects, so
Okay.
the net one didn't count.
Alright, so I assume it breaks the mirror?
Yes.
Excellent, thank you. And then with his action, he has range. He's going to shoot the mirror that's all the way across the hall, the original target. He's going to shoot that with his crossbow.
Very well.
And it's just a normal, regular old crossbow. 15.
Very well. And that hits.
Haha.
And what else would you like
Is
to do?
it out?
Renaud?
Is it out of the mirror, Legend?
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
Okay. There are
I
still
just see
2
the
mirrors. He's gonna
Yeah.
shout back at the other guys. He's like, "There's still 2 mirrors left on the right and the left-hand walls."
Let me
And
put
then for
let me
movement,
put the arrow over here.
he's gonna duck up behind the door, go over here.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You're gonna hide behind Midge. That's fine. That's
Oh,
what I
you
said.
That you can't pass through that wall. That is actually a wall. It's because of the lightning layer. You can't
Okay.
pass through it. Yeah. And
But you can still get past Midge though to get back on that back in that hallway though, right? Behind
Yes.
Midge?
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
Careful,
seems
Midge.
Ronaldo is on board with the plan. Midge, we're counting on you. Creek, what would you
God.
like to do?
Wow.
Vokar's gonna close that door on me, and I'm gonna be. All right.
I mean, well, I used my action and bonus action. I can't drag Midge with me, right? Even if it's
No,
just a
it's
short
fine.
distance.
It's
Like
fine,
right here?
guys. We'll see what
Okay.
happens.
All right.
what happens.
So
Okay.
I'm stunned still, right?
Yes, until the end of this turn. But remember, in my games, stun doesn't mean you don't do anything on your turn. It just means that you have to choose between either an action or a bonus action, not both. And then there's a bunch of disadvantage, but basically it's that. Choose between an action or a bonus action.
All right. I'm gonna use something I haven't used yet. I summon Temptress as an action
All right.
Very well.
with my toxic relationship.
With your toxic relationship. Now, I have to ask you, Creek, when was the last time you talked to her?
Oh,
Yeah, she's
no.
gonna
When
be
I was
pissed
in
at you.
when I was in Philogenos and I was trying to call her and she was busy and she said she'd get back to me but she didn't.
Oh, that was a long time ago. Can you read
Yeah,
for
but
us
she
what
didn't
that
call
feat
him back,
says?
though.
Oh, but that's
No, but she
but
didn't
that's
call
not
him
what is
back.
the
Oh,
but
they
that's
do
not
it.
what's stipulated in the contract. Read that feat for us, Creek.
Yeah, but it hasn't been more than a day though.
It
It's
has
not
been more
about
than
what
a
I
day.
said, it's about what I'm thinking.
Since the last time I attempted to call Temptress we went from the Nine Hells, got drunk last overnight, and then went over to here. So I'm within the 24 hours, I believe. Plus,
Well-
time in the Nine Hells goes differently.
Let's see what the toxic relationship feat tells you. You, beyond all the cool things like you have resistance to psychic, fire, thunder, force, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage as long as it's caused by a romantic counterpart. You also have disadvantage on saving throws and attack rolls made against your romantic counterpart. Once per long rest, you can summon that sadistic fiend or fae that are romantically bound to you. The fiend or fae appears in unoccupied space within 60 feet of you, acts in their own volition, and can't summon others. They cannot be dismissed until you have spent at least 2 hours of quality time with them or discussing the relationship.
God, she's so good.
Wow.
And
And if anyone's gonna blab to Vecna, it's this bitch.
and then there's a little asterisk there. The summon fiend or fae may choose not to answer your calling, particularly if you haven't attempted to summon them for more than a day, or if you did or didn't do something that upset them. In such case, even if you don't know what you did, as any recollection you have of previous events is always wrong, you must apologize and take full responsibility in order to use this option again.
You know, it hasn't been a day since I last called her. I don't think I did anything wrong. Let's hope Temptress can get over here.
Well,
I can't
time
think of
passes
anyone
differently
else.
in the Nine Hells and in whatever it is that you are. So, let's roll a persuasion check against Temptress as you try to contact her psychically. And tell me what exactly are your words to your toxic counterpart.
Can I even speak while stunned psychically?
Psychically, yes.
Okay, I'll say, "Hey, honey, made it out of Philogenos. You know, I know you were busy. I'm kind of tied up right now and stunned. I've been thinking about you since I can't move. I think this is the perfect time for you to visit me. I know how much you want to spend some time together." I'll roll a persuasion.
Who's this?
Oh, you know, it's that colorful skeleton with the beautiful voice, Creek, the Spirit King. I met you when we were en route to when I was going to that casino. You and your friend were a lot of fun.
Oh yes. Hey there. How are you doing? How are you hanging?
I'm a bit frozen in one place right now,
Mm-hmm.
and just thought this is a perfect time to contact you since I can't do anything else with my body.
So that's the only reason you contact me is when you can't do anything else.
You know, that's right, because I want to put my full undivided attention to you. With this, I don't have to focus on anything else. Give you all the time that you need.
I see. So only when something is forcing you to not do anything else and you're completely bored, that's when you call me.
Not bored, not bored. I'm always having fun on adventures. Besides, the last time I called you, you were busy with work. I can't interrupt someone who's hard at work every day. I respect your line of business.
That was a long time ago since I've talked to you.
I do forget that the time flies by differently when we're in different planes.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Temptress.
Tell her there's a crystal hoe vying for your attention.
I gotta say, this person made of mirrors is trying to slash me apart. They're really reflective, but I don't want them, even though they've tried to feel me.
Okay, so
I would.
I'm gonna give you a suggestion. How about you look into this mirror and look deep into yourself and ask yourself if that's who you want to be. Because there is only one person that can change you. That is you.
I missed our time together. You have always such the wisest words when I flew with you.
Yeah.
You know, I'll take that into consideration. You're right. I want to go on another adventure. I'll have to learn a bit and change myself, but I think I need that adventure with you sometime.
Well, I tell you what. When you have some time that you are not being forced to talk to me, it's such a horrible thing talking to me that you have to be forced to. And when you realize that I have feelings and you've hurt them, and when you acknowledge your role and your responsibility in this awful situation you put me through, then perhaps we can schedule something. Otherwise, honey, perhaps forget my number.
All right. I'll make sure. I'll find some time. I'm sorry, and I'll be better. All right. Good luck at work.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I'm guessing, Legend, that turned out exactly what I expected.
Did it?
I didn't expect her to come out here.
What is that? What is that? What is that red thing on the in the map?
My spiritual weapon that Ronaldo summoned. It's a morning star.
Okay. I thought it was blood due to the
emotional damage.
Yeah, I should try to draw this succubus while it's like talking to him via whatever.
Very well. Creek, you were saying that's what you anticipated was going to happen when you contacted her?
I kind of didn't expect her to help us. I'm all like, oh man.
She
Well,
could if you just remember to call her. Come on.
So, how much time passes in the 9 hells compared to this plane? Do you think would Creek know that?
Creek wouldn't know that. She did say it were many days. It's been many days since you talked to her. So you assume
Oh.
time there passes faster than it passes here. Now, Creek, you can put 2 and 2 together because you just entered this place and there were bodies of hobgoblins that you've encountered here that were in decomposition. And it didn't look like they were more than a week being decomposed. However, this place seemed to have been sealed for millennia. So you can expect that time here will pass very slowly.
Oh man, that means I gotta call her every minute.
Yeah,
Well,
could be the
worth a
case.
shot.
I mean, all you gotta do is to contact her. You can talk her telepathically anytime you want.
Oh wait, I could? I thought I could only do it once per long rest. Like
To
you said.
summon her. To summon her, you do once per long rest. You can summon her. But to talk to her, you can talk her telepathically all the time.
Oh.
You can tell her what you ate today, what you had for lunch, for breakfast, how you're thinking about her, the last song you wrote for her, all this stuff.
Last song you wrote for her.
Yeah, I have that. That definitely. Being definitely the smartest out of all the liches, I definitely would have known I could do that.
It's Greek. That's the end of your turn.
Crying a little bit, yeah.
Very well. You're no longer stunned. That's the piece of good news. Drazov, what would you like to do?
Well, first, Necrolumpa is gonna.
Whoever is doing that drawing is it Ronaldo. That's actually quite a good drawing.
That was very
Just
fun.
helping out, just role playing.
Oh, okay. So once again, very predictably, gonna be doing a little demon summoning as she chants.
Putrid Hezru, or putrid Hezrau, noxious and grotesque, come forth and let your grotesque visage be the last thing this thing will know.
Just the problem. Oh no, it's a large creature, so I don't know why. There you go. Where do you cast it?
I'm casting from the Manifest Mind. It's got a range of 60 feet, so it's gonna be right there, right in front of this closer mirror.
Very well.
And I send a telepathic message to it to
Yeah.
just tell it to smash anything mirrored, any mirrors, any
What
mirror creatures.
What is the initiative?
Oh, right. Let me roll that real quick. 7.
Very well. It's the last one to act this turn. All right. And what else would you like to do, Necrolumpa?
I'm gonna move the Manifest Mind up a bit further. Let's just move that up here. Get a good line of sight on all that going on, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Very well. And as a legendary action, this Nara is going to move up to its speed and create 3 mirrors. So it's going to... Oh, that's not what I wanted. And it's going to move all the way over here. And then it's going to create 3 mirrors. So the mirror that you guys had just broken, that was underneath Midge and everybody else, it creates that mirror again. right here, where all the fun is. And now, and another 2 mirrors. Let me get the other 2. Here and here. Very well. And with that, that's its bonus action. Oh, that's a legendary action, which is a bonus action. And now it's going to attack 4 times the hands roll. And actually, it's going to attack the creature twice.
Wait, so this is the start of its turn?
This is start of its turn, yes.
Okay, it needs to make a DC 14 con saving throw or be poisoned. Although I'm guessing it's probably immune to poison, so...
Yeah, you that's a safe bet. And the creature is going to first shatter itself, and turn itself into a blast of fragments of mirrors. The has roll has to do is the only one in range, I believe. I don't think anyone else is in range of this blast, but let's check. Yeah, no one else. So the has roll got to do a DC 22 dex saving throw, and that is to avoid 73 points of slashing damage in the blinded condition.
And this is, I assume, magical slashing?
Yes, absolutely it is.
Okay.
Everything
what
that
is
Era
magic
does is magical.
resistance Count on that?
Magic
It
resistance.
has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Okay, I'll rule in your favor. Go ahead, it's a magical effect.
Alright. So, 12 and 5. I'm guessing, you said it was DC 17?
22.
Oh, 22. Well, then yeah, he definitely didn't pass.
Takes 73 points of slashing damage, and the creature is now blinded until the end of its next turn.
Fantastic.
And after shattering itself, it reforms right there in that mirror, close to you guys. Isn't that fun? And it's right there close to everybody. And since it's right there close to everybody, it's going to start to slash around. Let's see. It can slash. Let me zoom in. It can slash Volcar, Ronaldo, Creek. It can't slash Red Mage, so let's do one on each of you guys. So Creek, for you, 30. Ronaldo, 23. And finally, Volcar. Nat 1. Nice try! And
Provoker.
for Ronaldo and Creek. Ronaldo, you take 26 points. Creek, you take 26 points, and Ronaldo, you take 19. And Ronaldo, you gotta do a concentration check. 26, and Ronaldo takes 19. And Creek, you're saying?
I'm going, oh, the pain. I can feel it.
Do I gotta do a dex save?
Concentration check.
Oh, I
Con
just take
save.
damage, just no save or anything.
No, that's an attack. There's no save. It hits, you take 19. Very well. You've passed. You're still concentrating. And that's the end of this creature's turn. Cyril, what would you like to do?
Cyril, seeing the creatures within range, is going to cast haste once again on Red Mooch.
Very well.
He's going to look to Midge. He's going to say, "Now's your chance. Hit it with everything you got." And can I drink a potion as a bonus action? Would that be a full
Yes, of
action?
course you can, yes.
I'm going to drink my potion of Supreme Healing. Get some health back. Which will be 50 points of health. Nice. And I am just going to step closer to Necrolooper and just going to say, "You're a blade singer. Surely you can go over and hit it, no?"
Right, Necrolumba, you're a blade singer. And with that,
I'll try.
Cyril,
And that's me done. Actually, I'm going to stay here, just within the aura. Thank you.
Sorry, I totally spaced on that. I completely forgot that I was Necrolooper for a moment.
Oh yes, I'm sure I could totally something with yes. You know, I think maybe you should handle this one.
As you can see, I'm not very well equipped for melee damage as a sorcerer, but I mean, a blade singer. It's in your title.
Yes, it is, isn't it? But I think no. I prefer to stay back here. I think it seems a better strategic option.
All right. Keep an eye on you then. That's me done. Thank you.
very well.
Keep it short.
And Volkar says, "Oh, I, quite frankly, have no idea what we can throw at this creature. But I'm sure you guys will figure it out." And, and Volkar is going to, as a bonus action, is going to cast Sanctuary on himself. And then he's gonna grab his broom and he's gonna fly. "I'm gonna try and find this obelisk before we die." And he starts to fly 60 feet north. And he's gonna take an opportunity attack as long as the Nera can pass a wisdom. For the, yeah, it does. And the Nera is gonna give him 27 points of force damage as Volkar flies away. And God damn it! All right, where could I have put this? There's gotta be a way around here. And with his action, he's going to dash, so he can go as far as he can possibly can. And he's all the way there to the north. Oh, more mirrors! There are more mirrors! There's no way around! Crying out loud! And that's the end of his turn. What is the Hazroll doing?
Well, the Hezro, being just viciously blinded by shards of glass, is gonna just start flailing wildly around. And just kind of, let me roll a d2, see if he goes north or south. Alright, so I think that's gonna be south.
Very well.
So he's gonna start by just like swinging wildly, and I assume, given how large he is and how close he is to that mirror, he probably hits it. The one that's right next to him.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Gets himself all turned around and then just kind of like. Oh, I can't actually move the token.
Oh, okay. That's strange. You summoned this kind of creature before, right?
No, I think this is the first time I've summoned one of these.
Ah, okay. There you go.
Given our earlier revelation about the who runs the abyss, I figured it'd be better to summon something particularly dumb.
Well, yeah.
So he just
When
kinda
when I checked the intelligence of the creature I saw was a 5, I was like, he's doing it on purpose.
Yeah. Well, he's got a whole lot of hit points and a whole not a lot of brains. So figured that's a good combo.
Yeah.
Stumbles his way down here, still just kind of swinging wildly. So I think he catches this other mirror. With
Very well.
Second claw attack, and then just kind of lurches here. I don't think he's trying to bite the walls or anything, and I don't think he's smart enough to figure out what a mirror is without like being able to see it with his eyes. So I think he just kind of like bites wildly at the air. Not close enough to hit Midge though.
Okay.
Yeah, and the whole time he's just sitting there.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that for us? I didn't catch the end. They cut off in the middle of the sentence.
Oh, it wasn't really a sentence. It was just a lot of like gargling, burbling noises. He's very angry.
Oh no, but I speak. But it turns out I speak Abyssal. Could you just repeat for us?
Oh, great. Yeah.
Creature thing, blind, crash, smash, poison.
Even speaking Abyssal isn't gonna help you through all of it. Because
You get I have to say you get inspiration for that Abyssal. Yes, that's a very good effort on speaking Abyssal. And
Which translated from Abyssal into Common translates into, I say, dear boy, that's really not on.
Exactly.
And well, it's the end of his turn, so the blindness go away after all that complaint. And
shards of glass out of his own eyeballs.
Oh yes, there are shards of glass in his whole body. And we're back at the top of the initiative. Red Midge, you now have 100 feet of speed, 26 AC, and you still have 239 hit points. You're pretty much the tank of this party. What would you like to do?
Coming through.
Midge will come over to right here. She'll go right about there, and she will use Incite Fanaticism again to give advantage to Creek, Ronaldo, Cyril, and Neckerloompa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Till my next turn, you have advantage on attack rolls.
Very well.
Then she will start with the claw attack on the Nera.
Very well.
Let me see. Let me check bonus actions just in case. Nope. Just attacking. So let me bring up his claw attack. Here we go. $18, I'm assuming is going to miss, so I'll use my inspiration.
Yeah. The AC is 22.
Yeah.
Everything's 22. AC and the DC.
Yep. That'll hit. 30.
Very well.
And this claw attack will do... This is force damage. 19 force damage. And it'll do some fire as well. and 14 fire.
Excellent.
Let's see what the retaliation is.
And the retaliation is 16 points of force and slashing damage from this attack. 16. 1 scene. Yes. 1/6. From the fractal rebound. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm checking resistances. Bludgeoning, non-magical. Is this magical?
It is magical, yeah.
Okay.
Does he
So
have,
what's the total?
Advantage for flanking? Sorry, Jay.
Yeah, why not? Go ahead, Midge, and fish for a nat 20.
Okay.
Might as well.
Nope. All right. So let's update my. You said 16. Did you already? You already took that out. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're ready for a bite attack.
Yeah.
With advantage is a 28.
That hits.
So that's 13 piercing and 36 fire.
Excellent. That's another 49 points of damage altogether. And as a kickback from the fractal rebound, 24 points of damage.
Oh, I have to do concentration check on that first one, and then I'll do concentration on this.
All right. Well, the DC stands, so you should be able to pass.
Yeah, my modifier's 10, so.
12. Yeah.
Okay, 15.
All right. Do it again.
Then, did you already take a
yes,
concentration?
24.
For the second one?
Yeah. And it's another 12.
Oof.
And that's how you lose concentration.
I'll give you mine.
Okay, thanks.
Roll again.
There we go. All right,
very well.
So,
and Cyril, how exactly are you inspiring Midge? I have to ask.
He's just gonna raise both his hands in the air like he just don't care, and his tail is also going to raise in the air, and he's gonna say, "Whoop whoop, let's go, Midge! Whoop whoop, yeah, Midge, keep getting that thing, yeah, whoop whoop!" And his hands and tail are just in unison.
Mighty Midge!
You get inspiration for that.
Scorpion claws, it's like the foam hands at games.
You can get your inspiration back.
Thanks.
Very well.
All right, and then my hasted action will be another bite.
Very well.
That does more damage. 18. Anyone have any more inspiration?
You have advantage for flanking.
Oh, I do,
Yeah.
I do. God, I love that.
I'm right
Okay.
there.
No! Anyone have
I'll give you-
inspiration?
Yeah, I give it.
Okay. Let's try this again.
Come on. Get him.
Oh my gosh!
I'll give you mine. I'll give you mine.
Okay. All right. Oh gosh.
Nat 20.
There we go. We got it.
Very well.
Cyril's like, "Come on, Midge, hit him. My arms are getting tired.
I
All
know.
this pumping up and down."
From waving my hands in the air. All right, so there's the bite damage. And here is the fire. So another 50.
50 points of damage. Very well. And you get 21 as a kickback. And you gotta roll another
Okay.
concentration check.
Yep. And you're taking that out already?
Yes.
Okay, you did.
So
I
you
just
at
saw it.
178.
Yeah, I see. And concentration. 23.
Nice.
Very well. Is that the end of your turn, Red Midge?
Yeah, I'm not going to take an opportunity attack, I don't think. I don't know, guys. Should I just stay base or should I try it? What do you guys think?
What else you have?
What was that?
Should I stay base to base with it in combat, or should I try and run away?
I think it's front up. Yeah. At the minute, you're doing the most damage.
Because
Well,
I'm tying it up at least,
Yeah.
so if it moves, I can at least get in a. Yeah,
Opportunity attack,
that'll
yeah.
that'll complete my turn, Legend.
Very well. As a legendary action, the creature will attempt to banish Creek or Ronaldo.
Oh.
Let's see.
I counter spell it?
Ronaldo it is. Ronaldo, the creature will attempt to banish you into mirror space.
Here.
But here's the kicker. You are standing on top of a mirror, so you have disadvantage on this check.
Cyril, can you? Are you gonna counterspell?
Can I counter spell or is there an
It's not a spell.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not a spell.
Alright,
Let's
what
be
kind
Ronaldo.
of save is it?
So DC 22 charisma save. You should be charismatic enough, Ronaldo. Come on.
Yes. And because of my what is it called? Boon of magic resistance, I would have advantage, and so
You roll
negating
flat.
The disadvantage is just a
Yeah.
normal roll then.
Yes.
I'll use my inspiration.
By
You
all
think I'm
means.
afraid of mirrors?
I look at myself all day.
All
All
right.
the time.
Good job, Ronaldo. You managed to save yourself from being banished into mirror space. You could see the mirror beneath your feet just wobbling as if it was made of water. Just blub, 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 blub. You could see the ripples as if you were
I'm not
about to
afraid
be.
of getting lost in an infinite void.
Well, as long as it's reflecting your own face, I'm pretty sure you would find the place pleasant.
There are worse fates.
And with that, let me take Creek from under the door. Ronaldo, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Cyril,
Don't
do you
forget
want your
advantage
turn
on
swap back?
attacks.
Flipped back to me.
Yep, go ahead.
I'm just going to magic missile the two mirrors, trying to destroy them, as I can't really do huge amount else. What is mine? So I'll do 2 darts into the mirror below the fellow liches, and then 1 to the mirror further ahead.
Very well.
So the 3 will be to the one at the end of the corridor.
So you're throwing 1 missile in each one?
2 to the one below Creek and Ronaldo and Midge.
Okay.
And, I can only see the one at the end of the corridor here, so those 2.
Okay. The one to the end of the corridor, you don't even crack it. The one under Creek and Ronaldo, you cracked it. But you don't destroy it.
Don't destroy it, damn. Okay. I really need bonus actions on this character. I'm going to convert a level 2 spell to get 2 sorcery points back.
Very well.
Bonus action. If I am correct. And yeah, that's the end of my turn then. Thank you.
Very well. That's the end of your. It's the end of your turn. Something is wrong here.
Cyril and Ronaldo had traded turns,
Yeah, we
so
swapped
they
back.
should be
turn,
back.
yeah.
They should be back to their
Next-
original
it's
spots.
Okay. All right. Very well. Very well. Drazov, what would you like to do?
I think I'm also gonna do some magic missiling. And since my manifest mind is up there, I can see. Now the one under Ronaldo that was under Ronaldo and Creek has been destroyed. Yes.
Yeah.
No,
No, it's
It's
just cracked.
just cracked.
it's cracked.
Oh,
Yeah.
but it's still it's still there and
It's still there.
Okay, gotcha. Well then, I guess I'm gonna hope for some decent rolls then. 'Cause I'm gonna send 1 to all 3 of them.
Very well.
Nice. Which... Yikes.
Where is the first one going?
Oh, wow. The first one's going to the closest mirror. That'd be the one that they're standing on. And then the other 2 are, well, doesn't matter. Just
Now,
one to each of those.
now that one breaks, the other 2 don't do anything.
And,
They
I'm
don't even
sending
crack
a
the mirrors.
Telepathic message to the Hezrel.
You're doing great. Just keep breaking all the mirrors. Just keep breaking them. You know what to do. Just stay focused. Smash all the mirrors.
And you can see that the creature is the creature doesn't have proper ears, but it still put its hands on its head as if it had.
That's funny.
Literally just calling these things up from the abyss to torture them to death.
Pretty much.
What in the 9 hells? Take me back!
Yeah, I'm not sure what else I can do that would be useful as a bonus action. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna stay back.
Very well.
In the back of the room. In fact, I think I'm gonna take a step over here, kind of get more behind Cyril.
Very well.
I'm gonna look behind me and say, Blade Singer, doing.
I'm just, it seemed like the better strategy. It's all. Most of blade singing is really about tactics, you see.
Smart.
Do clockwork wizards define blade singers, or do blade singers define blade singers?
Exactly. Oh boy, Pluto!
That's
going
coming
on?
from the void. You're welcome. I tell him this all the time.
Gee, Goofy! What a wonderful day we're having! Oh boy!
He has an awful lot to say about blade singers, don't he?
Oh, that's awesome. We're so gonna get sued.
Are you kidding? We can't even get 15 likes on our videos. No one's paying attention to us.
That company's just like,
You never know. They have an army of lawyers there.
They're like,
Oh my
12
gosh!
likes is still 12 likes.
5 people took away their likes. We're down to 7.
Oh, are you sure? I still have. Oh yeah. Well.
Positive.
Oh, it's not. I don't think it's because people took away the likes. I think it's YouTube just sometimes does that. I don't know why.
No. You can take away. You can take away your like.
Oh, that's strange.
So five people took away their likes.
Nah, I don't think. Yeah, now it's down to 6. Something is
And now 7. I'm kidding.
No, it is
Yeah,
7
that's some
because I
algorithm
clicked on mine. I
crap.
took mine away, and then I clicked on it again to get it back to 7.
all right.
Yeah, you can take away your
Okay.
likes. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. Well, sometimes I've noticed they change they recount the numbers and they revise the numbers down somehow. But yeah. All right.
So we're not 3 away. We're 8 away again.
We're 8 away again. Very well. It only counts. It only counts during the live, or it counts after the live as well.
Nope. I said during the live session, if we
Very
can
well.
get to 15 likes,
Very well.
I'll do 2 people. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Okay. Very well. And with that, Creek, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I got that like a fanatic inspiration on me, right?
Yes.
You know what? I don't think it can reflect this. I'm gonna booming blade and attack it with my sword. I'm gonna sing while I blade it. Say, mirror, mirror of thee, feel the thunder and shatter in front of me. And with that, I'm gonna use a lucky to re-roll that.
Very well.
Just enough.
Excellent. You hit it.
So it'll take 10 points of damage from my blade, magical blade, and then 14 lightning and an extra 13. 14 thunder and an extra 13 if it moves.
Very well. So right now it took 24, right?
Yeah.
Very well. And it shatters its skin as you pierce through it, and it expels back even more of its shards on you. So for you to take a total of 13. That was not that bad. 13 points of slashing and force damage altogether.
Alright, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to do what Ronald Vokar said. He said, guys, I'm going to catch up with Vokar. I think he'll need some help as he tries to traverse through here. I don't want to leave him alone. And I'm going to exit while giving it opportunity attack on me.
Jeez, you sure want to do that?
Oh yeah, I want to run away from this thing. I don't want this thing exploding in front of me when Red Midge kills it.
Very well. And as a legendary action,
Oh wait, my turn's not over yet. I was.
Okay, go ahead.
I still have a couple things, but I just wanted to get the opportunity attack out of the way.
Okay, the opportunity attack out of the way.
Does it have Does it have enough reactions? It's
Yeah, it
reacted
does.
a couple times
It's
already.
31 to hit you.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And you take 28 points of slashing and force damage altogether.
As I move away from the pain with my bonus spell mastery as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hex on it, and there's no save for this.
Excellent.
Excellent.
And what I will give it, does that work on it actually? Mirror I curse thee, you will feel brittle and weak, and shatter to the nearest sound. I'll say as I curse it, and give it disadvantage on all con saves.
Very well. It doesn't have... It's not an attack roll. It is not a saving throw. So the rule doesn't apply for this spell.
Oh. So as long as I concentrate on it, this Nera now has disadvantage on all con saves.
Awesome.
And I will use the rest of my movement. I wonder if I can get past this guy. Excuse me! Can I get past it?
You can try, but it doesn't seem to be moving around for you to move. This is really not polite.
Can I acrobatics around it? Could you find some way around it?
You can acrobatics underneath it. Do you want to try and slide down between the legs of this creature?
Oh yeah, Creek would try to run and do a cool slide underneath it, kind of like some movie character.
Excellent. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna use the lucky to re-roll that, just so I have a chance to make it look cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat cooler.
Very well. Well, it did look cool only to you as you slide past this creature.
And then, let's see. I have 33 more feet of movement. I will go right here as I end my turn.
Very well. As a legendary action, this creature will attempt to... oh no, it can't. No, it's done. It's going to attack Red Midge. He's giving the most amount of damage to it. So, But first, let's see if the creature recharges. It does.
Ouch.
So Red Midge, you and we'll get it. Oh, we will get a bunch of people now. Oh yeah, look at this. It's going to get everybody. Ooh, just shy of Necrolumpa. But
This
yes,
is why I stay
hiding.
back.
She's hiding so well
Hasbro,
behind me.
Ronaldo, Cyril, Red Midge. All of you gotta do a DC 22 a dex save as this creature shatters itself into an explosion of fragments, and that fill a 30-foot radius with shards of mirror, and that is to avoid 59 points of magical slashing damage in the blinded condition.
I'm going to use
Yep, Mitch failed.
Chrono Shift to reroll that.
Remember, you are in the aura of Ronaldo that gives you that thing that if you pass, you take no damage.
I'm gonna spend a luck point.
Oh yeah, I'll do luck point too actually.
Hezro failed.
Oh my god.
Hasbro fail, takes 59 points of damage, and it's blinded again. Oh, the poor creature. After this, you also can't visit the Hasbros in the abyss.
Yeah.
Do another luck point. It's ridiculous.
Mitch
What the hell?
failed, but I'm immune to blindness. Is that still
You are immune to blindness, so you take 59 points of damage, and you gotta do a DC 30 concentration check.
Yep.
What's the damage on a failed save again?
59.
59.
Okay.
25?
And you're
so
blinded.
Mitch goes back to herself.
Very well. So Mitch drops concentration. Ronaldo, you take 59. You have a DC 30 concentration check to do. And you're blinded. Did you pass, Cyril?
I passed it.
Very well. Because you are in Ronaldo's aura, you take no damage from this.
Wait, sorry, what was the save? I just told 22.
DC 22 deck save.
Yeah, passed. Yeah.
Very well.
What's the DC for concentration again?
30.
Hold it. 30?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. I'll lose concentration.
Very well. Let me bring Midge. When was the last time I saw Midge? Was all the way up there. Very well.
Oh wait, this is a magical effect, right? So the Hezro has advantage on this because of his magic resistance.
By all means, roll again.
Doesn't help.
All right, and Midge, you don't get blinded. Must be nice. And and Cyril, you've passed, so you took no damage. That's what saved the. That's what saved Midge's haste. So I'm bring you back to your normal self, Midge. And
So, did you add the +2 back to my? Yeah, you did. Okay. To my DC.
yeah, very well.
DC, excuse me.
And with that, that's just the first attack. Ronaldo, I assume you lost concentration.
Yep.
So that nice aura of saving trolls help that Ronaldo had is off. And now the Nera is going to split its attack between 2 towards Ronaldo and 2 towards Midge and 1 towards Ronaldo. So here comes Midge. That's a 30 and a nat 1. That's pretty much the only way it misses. And then to Ronaldo. That's a 29. Ronaldo, the creature tries to hit Midge. The first time it slashes. The second time, it passes just above her head. It spins around and then ended up slashing you. And as if it was dancing. And Midge, you take 29 points of force damage and slashing damage altogether. You're down to 21. And Ronaldo, you take 27.
Oof.
And that's the end of this creature's turn. Ronaldo, what would you like to do?
Hang on, I'm fixing my health here. I tried to type in 100 and it said heal for 100, and I'm like, no. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is cast Lesser Restoration on myself so I'm no longer blinded.
Excellent.
I hate that garbage.
It's like one of the few conditions you guys can get.
Yeah. And it's happened before. So Midge is now back to her normal form, which means if I try to strike it, then he's just gonna send shards of glass to hurt her, right?
No, go back to you.
Go back to you. It's gonna
In
hurt
that
you.
case- Wow, then I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna move.
But I can be healed if you have heals.
I already used an action. Sorry.
Okay. That's okay.
I do not have my bonus action. I'm gonna go here.
You can't go
You
there.
can't,
That's
that's not-
wall.
Yeah, you
Oh,
gotta
that's
stay in the
right.
hallway.
Let's see. Get away from that thing.
Very well. So you take an opportunity attack.
Oh, but I wasn't right next to it though. I was up. Why can't I touch my token?
You
I was up
were
here.
here. Yeah.
Alright, well, then I'm not gonna move. I didn't think I was close enough.
You were less than 5 from the creature. That's why. You take.
Wow.
There's.
Okay, so I won't move. Let's see.
Okay.
I really don't want to do it. Oh, well, yeah, this is getting pretty hairy, so I'm assuming it's... Hang on just a second. Because my plans changed now. Nope, that's an action too. Awesome. Alright, well, bonus action, I'm simply gonna swing in my spiritual weapon and whack the crystal guy. The mirror
Very well.
man. Do I still get advantage on attacks? Or is that over too? Did Midge lose concentration?
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
24
That hits. Yes.
13 damage.
Excellent. Describe that
That's
attack to us.
amazing.
Nice, you
Alright.
did it!
Oh, amazing.
Yes! So Ronaldo's gonna be like, he's gonna wipe his hand across his eyes, so he's like, I still see you. And he's gonna send the Morning Star, which is, a club with the spikes on it. It's gonna spin like a wheel, just through the air,
No.
and then just roll, wax it over the head. Just...
Very well. You hit the
Explodes.
you hit the creature, and now you, Midge, the Hasbro, well, the Hasbro is dead, and Cyril gotta do a DC 22 Dex saving throw to avoid 69 points of magical slashing damage, as when you destroy this creature, it explodes into several shards and encompassing an area of 30 feet around it.
And we're no longer the aura that made it so that if we pass the saving throw, we take no damage is gone, right?
It's no longer there. That is correct.
Okay, yeah.
So
well, then
it
there's no
doesn't-
way that the Hezrael can survive this.
The Hazard is done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my last lucky.
Yeah, and regardless of if Midge passes, she's still gonna go down. So I'm not gonna roll
Okay.
because I only have
What's the DC
21.
again? 22.
So Midge is down.
Yep.
And you're just one short, Ronaldo.
I'm just gonna take it. Like I'd have to literally roll a 19 or 20 to make it, so I'll just take it.
All right.
How much damage is that again? Why did
69. You
31.
just take it as 69 points of force damage, of course. Slash and force.
I'll take 35.
Okay, there we go. Now it's 31.
And
Even though it hurts, as the Morning Star shatters and sends all these glittering shards raining down in sparkles, Ronaldo's still gonna like slow-mo whirl around and pull in a fist like a yeah, and he's like, for the evening glory.
And then you look and see Midge crumpled on the ground.
and as Midge
well.
falls
I'm just
unconscious, you
I was
hear
about to have words for you, dude.
I'm just messing around.
you hear
Excellent. Excellent. You're becoming stronger. I can see that my influence is taking a positive toll on you.
and And-
Yes, good.
Use
Use the
my
force.
pretty.
and and with that, you guys are out of initiative. And you hear Volkar saying, "Oh, I heard an explosion. Is everybody all right?"
Fine, alright. I mean, here seems to have seen better days, and that's saying something. Does anyone have anything that can stabilize her?
Yeah, I'm looking through my spells.
I have a potion of healing, supreme healing on me. If you guys want
Right.
to try and search for it. I mean, I can't tell you I have it, so.
Volkar,
feel so.
Well,
And of course, I have a ring of regeneration that I haven't attuned to.
oh my.
yes, Volkar can cast Spare the Dying.
There you go.
It's gonna be like Cyril's gonna be like, "Oh well, she's dead. Let's see what goodies she has."
Well, it's been a good run.
Someone was bound to die.
I thought you would have less more. That's why I made the suggestion. I'm particularly surprised that Nera. Wow, they are nasty little things. Oh boy. What can we do for Midge? I'm gonna cast regeneration on her. So Volkar is gonna spend a minute to cast regeneration on you out of his rod of 7 parts.
I'm gonna. Well, give me a second.
And Midge,
I'm still.
you're gonna heal for 39 now, and then for 1 hour, you regain 10 hit points every 6 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, what was the total again?
39.
39, and then every 6 seconds you get 10 more,
Alright.
and you're back on your feet.
Why did it just do a failure? I didn't fail that. Oh, I see why.
All right.
Ronaldo is also gonna cast regenerate on yourself, and he's just hearing the voice of the evening glory in his head. He's gonna say, "It's like, to spread your beauty is my honor, and I feel your warmth within me," and then start to regenerate.
Roll your regeneration.
While that's happening, Necrolumpa is gonna misty step past here and why did that disappear?
Close the door.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna go down and
There you
smash
go.
these. Let's walk down the hall, smashing the mirrors with their staff.
Excellent.
Cyril's gonna go up to Ronaldo and start picking glass out of the remains of his beautiful face.
And
We'll make you pretty yet again.
Necrolumpa, I have to say, you wish you hadn't, but you look through one of the mirrors, and on the other side, you just see the same type of shards that make the body of the creature. As you're breaking the mirror, you just see them reforming slowly, one by one, and getting and just like slowly watching the Terminator getting back on its feet after being melted. That's kind of like that, but with shards. As
God damn it.
you destroy the mirror and you destroy the next mirror and the next mirror, all the mirrors you could find. There are 2 more on the hallway above you, but on the other side you can see that the creature is slowly reforming itself. So it's just a matter of time before it's on your catching your scent again. Well, that was fun. All right, guys, let's go try and find this. We gotta. I think there's gotta be some stairs or something that we go even deeper into this complex. I don't think this is the right place.
Midge says,
What? Should we?
"Oh, Midge doesn't know that this turns. Never mind. I can't say that."
She doesn't know that there's what?
Midge doesn't know that the hallway turns because she hasn't
Oh, yeah.
seen this.
Yeah,
I'm not aware of this.
yeah.
No, but Necrolumpa was
Oh,
and was
yeah.
yeah. Earlier
So
that I was
Midge,
relaying all the things that happened in the
yeah. Okay, so then Midge would say,
Well, should we try turning the hallway and trying another way?
Maybe there's something good behind one of these doors.
Well, there were 2 doors on the end of this hallway. I didn't open them because I had to come back to save Midge's ass.
Excuse me?
Well, who do you think got you back on your feet? Regenerating those old fungal infested bones of yours. I did.
Who do you think killed the mirror thing the first time? And who do you think pretty much demolished it until Ronaldo spat on it and just killed it?
I do a little more than that. Oh.
Honestly, I was not paying much attention, but I assume that your question is rhetoric.
Yeah, it's absolutely rhetorical.
Sure, you don't want.
I don't want to be your meat shield anymore. I don't feel appreciated around here.
Well,
Appreciate you, Midge.
in all fairness, Midge, if you were not here with us, we would probably not get this far. That is true.
I know. So
You
how
are-
about a little respect?
Oh no, I do respect you as a lich. I even offer you the most prestigious title I could give a lich that is working with me as my bottom lich, but you declined.
Well, 'cause I told you I'm not a hoe.
Hey, I didn't say you were a hoe. I said I didn't offer you the bottom hole. I said just bottom lich. Hey, I had offered to Creek before, but turns out he was not up for the task.
All right, we'll discuss this later, but
I didn't say you were a hoe. I said you were a whore.
Creek wasn't feeling well, so he already left Legend.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know.
Oh yeah. I
Bye,
just
Greek. See you
um
next time.
well,
Uh,
that is actually good timing as you guys start to explore again this dungeon, and you broke all the mirrors here. You're in a safe part of the dungeon. I think it's a good timing for us to conclude this session, and we'll continue with this dungeon exploration next week as you guys are looking for this ancient obelisk that you can open with your rod. And for those of you who've been watching us, for the dozen of you who've been here with us all along, there has been varying all throughout, but thank you so much for watching. It's a pleasure having you here. For all of you who are watching afterwards and had subscribed to our channel, I'm sending inspiration to all of you. Thank you so much for subscribing. You're awesome, and it's again, it's a pleasure having you here. We have a giveaway ongoing. If you haven't checked that out, go to the message board of our channel, and if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, please do so. There's much more cool content like this one that is coming out in the future. And Jay, do you have a last word for everybody?
Yeah, we unfortunately did not reach 15 likes, but if you've made it this far and you're listening right now, trivia question: how did Creek die in Eberron? Please leave a comment after the video post to YouTube with your Discord handle and the answer to the question. Good luck to everyone, and I'll see you next week to see who wins.
Awesome. Thank you very much, everybody, and we see you guys next week. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, just bye and then literally left. Okay.
Yeah, he's just gone.